どっちが好き？誰とのことが大好きだなんて嬉しいな。好きだよ。
Yummy.
Thus was one of the most cursed things you'll ever see from the Touhou
mean
fandom.
One of the normal. It's like the most common thing because
Ronald
it's
McDonald?
McDonald's.
Oh, yeah. Believe it or not, that's not actually 55 years old. That was a 5th-year anniversary video.
What? It's not 15? Crazy talk.
Yeah, it is actually 15.
Mm-hmm. Therefore, it's
Been
like, oh,
15
it's a 10-year
years.
anniversary 5 years ago.
Good morning, guys, and Gen Z humor, my worst enemy, Lamau. Actually,
I'm pretty sure McDonald's is not Gen Z humor.
That was not Gen Z
That
humor.
is boomer humor right there.
That's not even boomer humor. That's millennial.
Oh, it's boomer humor, all right.
No, that was fucking millennial.
And what is a McDonald's? When was McDonald's made?
Like back in the boomer. Okay, look, if you're gonna say Ronald McDonald, sure, Ronald McDonald is boomer humor, but the whole you and Owen was Ronald. That whole fucking thing.
That was boomer humor.
That was he's gaslighting me. I fucking know it, and I'm stepping in it like a fucking.
I don't know what
burning
you're
bag
talking
of
about. I
shit on
literally
my
didn't
front
say the
porch.
announcement smelled like gas or eggs. It's fine.
Not with that music, it wasn't. Nah, it was Shoko. That was created by millennials. That was created by millennials. Millennials are also responsible for the original video. Which, if you want, we can go fetch it and take a look at it again.
Nah.
Which, if I remember correctly, that was created in 2006. 2006 was when the original video was made.
What?
I cringed while watching that. It did not feel millennial at all. Believe it or not, for real, Shoko, that was millennial creation. That video we just saw was a 5-year anniversary celebration video. And that video was created 15 years ago.
Disgusting.
And if you want, we can go and look at the OG. What?
Okay, you hear me still. That's good.
Very, very brokenly for some weird reason. I don't know why. Very weirdly broken.
That's weird. I mean, I've got an infinite loading screen on your stream, so.
Well, Shoko saw it, so it's all on your end.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no wonder I don't know anything about that. 15 years ago, I had other problems, like not liking myself, Lamau. Aww.
Okay. As long as it's just my end, you're okay.
Yeah, it's your end. It's your fault. I'm blocking you. I've blocked you. I've banned you. You Yeah, you can't see anything. You're not allowed to see anything. Okay, here's a question for everyone else. Is it just me?
See no evil.
Is it just me, or is the music, the background music, like slowly, like lightly stuttering?
I'll let you know when it loads.
Or is the background music playing like normal? Because if it's slightly stuttering and you guys don't hear it, then it's purely just my headset. It's purely my wireless headset acting up. If you guys do hear stuttering, then that's on OBS's end, which is not good.
Meanwhile, that doesn't thing. I'm just gonna refresh and hope it just
I
pages.
think it's fine on my end. Okay, cool. If you think it's fine, then you definitely didn't notice it. It's all good. So yeah, hey guys, welcome to episode 229 of Touhou Tuesday.
No, it's episode 235.
I don't know the song well enough to know for sure. Trust me, you would notice. You would notice the stuttering that was happening in the music. You would notice.
Yeah, I've been hearing
Your
a
mic
little bit
sounds
of
a
gravel.
little
I will confirm
Probably
that.
though. Is it?
Like, I can't. I was like, I don't know if the gravel is me on my end or anything else because reasons. And he ran away, folks. He's trying to fly out. Yeah. He flew off. He's
Ignore him.
What's that? Oh my god, why are you flashing the stream so badly? I can see your panties like always. You're so early in the stream too. I can't believe you. Why would you do this to me? He's gone. He can't hear it. It's now our podcast chat. Yes, talk to me and me alone. I dares ya. I may not be able to hear you, but I can at least see you. And I can give you stimulus checks, but that's not the point.
Get no stimulus checks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stimulus
Likely I
checks.
can't give him stimulus checks, but you know.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh wait, maybe I can give stimulus checks.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
You have no such thing, or money, or power.
The heck is he doing over there? I don't know. He like took off his skirt, did a nice belly dance for me out of camera, and yeah,
What the heck is he doing
just
over
hear
there,
him
bro?
moan.
We just hear him moan over there. Yeah, Sharko, you'd want to hear me moan, wouldn't you? Anyway,
We do.
not a whole lot's happened this week, guys.
I mean, it's like unfortunately I was trying to think of terms of like news, and I'm like,
I mean, one of the things is Aiden Ross got banned off of Twitch for the 8th time, apparently.
Ooh.
But now it's permaban. Aiden Ross, he's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, one of the bigger ones, like the top, Basically, he's jumping on what's that other? Not Truth, the other platform that is being booted up to compete with Twitch. Did that China peace proposal happen this week or last week? I heard nothing about no China peace proposal thing.
There's no such thing as peace in China. I'm sorry, West Taiwan. Anti-Semitic messages.
I heard nothing about Chinese peace protest or peace proposal.
There's no such thing.
No.
Because it's China. What? Or sorry, West Taiwan. What do you expect?
It's West Taiwan. No. It's West Taiwan. I thought.
Oh, for Ukraine. That was 4 days ago.
Also, I've lost the ability to move my leg for some weird reason.
That's called having a stroke.
Oh, man.
Say you're not having a stroke.
I gotta go and like reset my headset.
And once again, he runs away, realizing he is having a stroke. This is the episode where Knight has a stroke on live camera.
Sometimes, Jack, you're like the most.
It seems like I'm right on the money on this one. Apparently, Russia shot down China's peace plan. It's like, let's have peace. No. So that's something. Oh, a classic Egao sound. I mean, I feel like that's more like a. It was 15 pages of absolute hypocrisy. What?
All right. So what have we learned about this Chinese peace proposal?
I'm trying. Apparently, Russia is like, yeah, this is bullshit, but they have offered a 12-point position paper to end the conflict in Ukraine. I think there's an actual, like, yeah. Respect the sovereignty of all countries. Abandon the Cold War mentality. Cease hostiles. Resume peace talks. Resolve the humanitarian crisis. Protect civilians and POWs. Keep nuclear power plants safe. Reduce strategic risks. Facilitating grain exports. Stopping unilateral sanctions. Keeping industrial and supply chains stable. Promote post-conflict reconstruction are its 12 points for settling the Ukraine crisis.
Yeah, I don't think Russia wants to sign up for that.
I'm pretty sure they're not. Like, let's see. Conflict and war benefit no one. All parties must stay rational and exercise restraint, avoid fanning the flames and aggravating tensions, and prevent the crisis from deteriorating further or even spiraling out of control. All parties should support Russia and Ukraine in working in the same direction and resuming direct dialogue as quickly as possible, so as to gradually de-escalate the situation and ultimately reach a comprehensive ceasefire. For the cease hostility part. God. China opposes armed attacks against nuclear power plants and other peaceful nuclear facilities and calls on all parties to comply with international law, including the Convention of Nuclear Safety, and resolutely avoid man-made nuclear accidents. China supports the International Atomic Energy Agency, in playing a constructive role in promoting the safety and security of peaceful nuclear facilities. Like, reduce the strategic risk. Nuclear weapons must not be used and nuclear wars must not be fought. The threat or use of nuclear weapons should be opposed. Nuclear proliferation must be prevented and nuclear crisis avoided. China opposes the research, development, and use of chemical and biological weapons by any country under any circumstances. I don't know. All parties need to implement the Black Sea Grain Initiative signed by Russia, Turkey, Ukraine, and the UN fully and effectively in a balanced manner, and support the UN in playing an important role in this regard. The Cooperation Initiative of Global Food Security proposed by China provides a feasible solution to the global food crisis. What does that got to do with the price of eggs? Like, I'm sorry. I get that that's a, hey, China, we're doing something good to give people food, but how does that solve the price of, I'm gonna kill your country?
I don't.
Like, all parties should earnestly maintain the existing world economic system and oppose using the world's economy as a tool or weapon for political purposes.
You know, I find it funny that China's sitting here wanting peace, and you and I both damn well know that just like a couple weeks ago, they were ready to go, strangle Taiwan.
What's that? What's that? West Taiwan wants to hurt Taiwan? Crazy
East
talk.
Taiwan. West Taiwan wants to hurt East Taiwan.
No, West Taiwan just wants to hurt Taiwan.
Oh, you're giving Taiwan the bigger.
I mean, they're the bigger country after all.
Bigger name. Man, they're the better one. They make all the good stuff, right? They make all that good stuff. You know, they're the thing they made in Taiwan is on everything.
It's true. That means it's better, right? I mean, so yeah. These are words. These are definitely words provided by China, the People's Republic of China, from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
The Ministry of Florida Affairs? Florida has their own
totally.
affairs? Florida has their own affairs?
Look, we have to protect our country from Florida's affairs. That's why Florida is its own country of old people. Don't you know? So,
Oh, nice to know. I guess California's the same thing too then? California's is like their own little like country and whatnot?
I mean, they're working on it considering what... Also, how much gas is for California right now is like double what we got.
I'm glad I'm not in California.
Man, I'm glad I only had to pay $3 instead of $7.
And they're all having affairs. Cap a face. You also, like, freaking California recently is going through a blizzard.
Yeah, no. You know what's crazy? Everywhere in the entire rest of the country, it's frozen. It was 80 degrees here.
Yeah, I had to turn on my AC the other day.
You know what I found out?
What?
Funny that you mentioned that. Remember like 3 weeks ago I mentioned like I lost all my heating when we had no fucking when it was like 20 degrees here.
Yeah.
We found out why. Something to do with the wiring in our AC is breaking the fuse.
Oh.
So
well,
like when
good.
the AC kicks on, the fuse breaks.
That's not good.
I think we've had it rewired at this point because, you know, it's relatively still warm and like a normal temperature, but It's one of those weird things of like, oh, so that's why I kept losing heat when it got ridiculously cold. Because somehow we would cut on the air conditioning and it would just blow up. Or like when it was 80 degrees and that like, ah yes, I don't have air in my house anymore. Yay!
Well, as long as you got like a general idea of where it is, you can keep an eye out for it. Any kind of because usually the cause of a problem is another problem that causes another problem that causes another problem.
Like I think we've got it rewired, but I don't actually know yet. I forgot to ask.
Kind of like therapists. They gotta look into you and then find what causes your trauma and what caused the trauma that caused that.
Oh
trauma,
yes,
what caused
Mr.
the trauma
Air
that caused that
Conditioning
trauma.
Man, tell me my traumas. Well, you don't
Yep.
have air conditioning. Thank you.
Yep. That'll be $250, please.
Oh, that's pretty cheap. There
Yeah,
you go.
It is actually honestly pretty cheap for
Air
AC
conditioning.
dude to come look at your fucking shit.
Mhm. It's weird.
But yeah, it's been toasty over here. Needless to say. How everybody else that I know, it's all across the United States, they're all like, oh my gosh, it's so cold. I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, it's so warm. They all hate me now. Like, I want to put my hands around you and strangle you, you fucking bastard.
Who? Me? Nah, couldn't be.
And I want to put my hands around your neck and strangle you.
Who? Me? No, not me.
So anyway, with the warm weather that we've been having, my friend came down from Atlanta and visited. We had some pizza. We watched some. What is it? Martin Nycrotis Pants. Martin is. I can't even remember how. I don't even know how to pronounce the name.
What?
And we watched some YouTubers that were like really funny and whatnot. We were eating pizza. We went fishing. He caught a very, very small bass and a bluegill.
Did you fry them up?
No, we didn't. We re-released them.
You bitches.
They were small. I mean, what do you expect? They were really small.
You eat the fish.
They're so small. They could have been more. They could have been bigger fish. So throw them back.
You feed it to your birds.
Yeah. We caught a wash rag. Does that excite you there?
Giggity. How much cum was in it?
Lots of it. The thing was floating. For some odd reason, it floated.
Oh, well, if it was floating, then it wasn't. But, you know.
Like he threw out the line. He's got one of those lines that when you throw it out there and it hits the water, you got to start reeling it back in because it will sink all the way to the bottom. Zyrus doesn't use a little bobber to keep it floating, and relatively close to the surface or whatnot. So as soon as he throws it out there and the thing starts sinking down to the bottom, you got to start reeling it in to make it like wiggle and pull towards him. And somewhere along the lines of it landing and coming back to us, it picked up a like a washcloth, and that was fun when he pulled it up and had to like unstick it and then drop it back in the water. And when it hit the water, it just kind of floated again, just started floating off, and it's like, ew. But other than that, it was a pretty good time. We enjoyed the smell of the water. We were right next to a dam, so you know as the water falls and it mists up into the air, we got a nice, good, fresh smell of that aquarium. It's almost like you ever go to PetSmart and you just got that aquarium smell when you walk near the fishes? We had that smell was just everywhere, and it took me back. After we get done with that, we went to Walmart. And I heard about a certain VTuber who released a song, and Twitter got all butthurt about it.
Oh yeah, that did happen, and everyone on Twitter gave her extreme hate for literally no reason.
Yeah, Twitter's just been hating on everybody. What's the little girl?
It's Twitter. What do you expect?
Oh yeah, that's Twitter. Yeah, I mean the whole Hogwarts thing. There's another VTuber who's been like harassed and was like forced to leave and take a break for a while. No, not Silvervale. There we go, Pika-Me. That's who it was. It was Pika-Me. Pika-Me was harassed and left and whatnot, which is sad. So you know, Silvervale and Pika-Me, they're on a little bit of a break. I think Silvervale came back by now. I think Silvervale came back and made a video that was all like, you know, how could you people be doing this type of thing and whatnot, and then, you know, more Twitter backlash on that whole thing. Because, you know, that's just how Twitter's going to respond to it. Twitter does nothing wrong. Oh boy, everything is just on Twitter, according to Twitter. Good on Silver standing up to them. Yeah, but Twitter pushed back. Like when she gave a little bit of a push, frickin' Twitter pushed
like,
back.
Like, fuck you guys. And it's like, oh, fuck you too.
Yeah, Twitter was pretty much just like, we're gonna harass you some more and whatnot. You know, you just can't win against Twitter. Twitter is full of just butthurt people that just want to have something to hate, something to rage, something to be offended over, such as there is a Hellhound VTuber solo who
Oh, hi, Ichigo.
she goes by the name of Cinder, and she's a Hellhound. She made a song called CPR.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, she did her own cover of a song called CPR.
It's like she did not make her own song. It was a cover. I do remember that.
Yeah, it was a cover. Yep. And yeah, it is one of the most lewd songs I have ever heard, and that is saying something. I've listened to Surreal's remixes. I've listened to you name it, like Hentai and Ken Ashcore.
Brother,
and
you're the best.
that one. I've listened to so many lewd songs, like spooky lewdy scared skeletons and whatnot. None of it compares to this song. When the lyrics include "I'm gonna suck on your sausage like it's Memorial Day," you know it's really, really lewd. Like, next time I listen to it, I'm gonna do like a pussy count and see how many times she says the word pussy. That's how freaking lewd it is.
That pussycat. Ah! To be fair, I've actually never listened to the song, so I can't understand the true hate for it.
Go listen to it right now. Go to YouTube, type in CPR, Cinder, enter.
I like how I see immediately CPR, and then I see the words cupcake, and I'm like, oh no, not cupcake.
EDP 445 flashbacks. Tell me you found it. Tell me when you found it. Do you need me to link you to it?
I mean, I found the Cinder version, I guess, so. Yeah, no, it's the same one.
It means the same one. He's listening to it.
Ah.
He's listening to it, so we'll give him a little moment. I would play it, but I don't know if Cinder's gonna do like a copyright strike or whatnot on it, but it is quite raunchy. But it definitely is like a song that if I felt like I wanted the world to burn for a day, I'd put it on blast in my car and go driving through, go driving to work.
I'll admit, I like the first comment as I've edited it. I made the rookie mistake of listening to this without my headphones on.
Yeah, so yeah, me and Zyrus listened to this song while driving down the road with our windows open, and
you fucking would.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, come at us. Come at us. What are you gonna do? You're two boys with fishing rods.
I really hope you just like stop at a stoplight and just blast it hard.
Oh yeah, we started it at a stoplight. This is fucking great. Like when we got done, like even Zyrus was like, "Damn, that went hard." But yeah, and we got back home.
I like that line. I've got 3 holes like a pretzel, yo.
Yep.
That is a creative line right there.
So yeah. What else do we do? Oh yeah, when I booted up my PC while Zyrus was here. No. I booted up my PC while Zyrus was here, and one of the fans started making a weird little noise because the bearings was going out on that fan. So we went to Best Buy. We bought 4 new Corsair LL120 fans, and I installed those. A couple little issues here and there with the fact that I have 7 fans, and the commander hub that hooks it all up and links it all to the right software and stuff like that only has 6 ports. So I gotta figure out some jerry rigging in order to get the other fan to be able to use its RGB features and whatnot, and to be controllable by the temperature of the radiator and stuff like that. So until then, I put one of the more quieter of my other old fans back into the back of the case, and I got the front of the case with the new fans. When it was all nothing but the new fans, I literally hit the power button and thought I fucked up because I thought it didn't boot up. No, that's how quiet it was.
Nice. It's like
It was
it's
so
a quiet
quiet.
fan.
It was so quiet.
You're so
I didn't-
used to it.
It was so quiet. I thought it didn't even power up. I thought I'd like accidentally left it unplugged or something. Nope, it was booting. And Zyrus was like, "Yeah, welcome to the newer fans of today, because these your old fans, those are garbage. These are the new ones. Get used to this. Get used to this, because yeah, my old fans were thermal take fans that originally came with the case, and yeah, these new ones from Corsair are like." They go max speed. You hear nothing. The only noise you hear is literally the water pump inside of my water cooler.
We have a water cooler next to your computer.
Yeah, I got a water cooler next to my computer. Yep.
Like, why do you need that much water? Because you don't really drink that much.
I don't drink that much.
After all.
The PC do though. Speaking of hydration and the whatnot, here's the hydrate for Fang right here. I've been holding this thing for the entire time.
Nice. I'll eat that sausage all day like it's Memorial Day.
Yeah.
These are unique lines to I can't, because here's the thing, I can't credit Cinder here. Granted, she does a good job at singing it.
She does.
But motherfucking Cupquake. This wasn't the first song of Cupquakes I've ever heard. It's like, what was it? The best dick sucker, dick sucker.
I think Moist Critical released a music video not too long ago that was like really lewd, and he was actually told to hold back on some of the lyrics because he was pumping out things that were all like, "Whoa, bro, whoa." I'm just
gonna post the Cupquake song I'm very familiar with because it's so stupid. I'm the best dick sucker. With all respect, I mean no respect. Yes, Queen should be my new line.
So yeah, let's see. Other than staying up until like 4 a.m., you know, doing stuff inside the PC while Zyrus like read some manga that I had, and we laughed and talked about some stuff and
stuff.
Things, guy stuff. We had a guy to guy heart talk about man things, and
then you both jerked off onto the soggy biscuit.
Oh man, what, the soggy biscuit? Fuck man, we jerked off onto the old fans. Actually, they're still on the floor, like over in that corner, like dusty as all hell. They're still over there.
Well, you said you jerked off on them. You cum dust, really?
Yep, that's how old I am.
God, I mean,
So
technically
old
you
that
do have 2 trophies.
When I blow my load, it's just a puff of smoke. You know, it's like just a little puff of just
so
like
that's
dust
what
just
happens when you get a vasectomy. I didn't know that.
It's a sad thing.
Wow.
I never had one. Oh man, that's not a good sign.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't know. Though, I will say something interesting happened to me yesterday.
Oh?
So, you know, I've been playing through that one series of games for like the last like 2 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wada. Yeah, I finished the first game last night unintentionally. I was like, oh shit. I'll put it this way. I was like, okay, I know I'm like near the end of the game, but I didn't know how close I was. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll finish it. remind me, did you ever play the game, or did you watch the series?
I watched the series and I played a little bit of the game. The game that I played was not translated, so I didn't get very far.
Either case, I'll put it this way. At the very end of the game, I'm gonna minimize spoilers just in case, but in terms of gameplay, the last couple of fights go kinda as follows of like, you meet up with two Gundams, you fight them, both of them have around like 600, 700 health, while you have a giant like 11-person party, all of around like 300 health each, so like, you're beating through these things pretty quickly. And then like, you get to the next fight, it's a one-on-one battle. You are just a big evil monster versus a little girl that has 1300 HP. And I will say that turned into a hilarious moment of she dodges all of your attacks if you hit her head on, but if you literally go behind her, they'll start hitting. So it literally turned into a battle of oh god, I had the line. I had the nothing personnel kid. And you just keep doing it to each other in the giant map. It's like, you walk up behind her, do 300 damage. She walks up behind you, she does like 100 damage to you. And you just keep doing that like 5 times in a row. And it's like, okay. But after that, you have like one more small fight that's of around like another 1300 monster. And then you have the final fight. I started this final fight at about midnight, like 12:10-ish. I ended that fight at 1:30. Do you know why? Do you know why?
You basically just beat the ever-living smack shit out of him?
No. What happens is, you get a party out. And technically I nerfed myself because I decided to use all the OG characters from the game to play the game because it's the final moment. You just gotta do it. Small problem with that being is 2 of my characters literally did like 0 damage to the boss because they were so underleveled. Literally, one of them did 2 damage, the other did 6. And as I was saying before, the bosses at this point are like 900 health, 1000 health, roughly-ish, and you have a giant party of 10. And then they throw this final fight at you. It astounded me when I was like, okay, I can do this final fight. It's only midnight. It's clearly the final fight. I got this. I look at the HP bars. 4,000 health on the boss. 3 of them. I'm like, you're kidding me, right?
Well, hit point sponges.
Literally, there are one hit point sponge, which was another 4,000 in itself, was the main body that couldn't be touched until you took care of both arms, which both had over 4,000 health each. Mind you, you just came off a fight that was about only 1,000 health. At one point, because there's an ability to like rewind time just in case like you accidentally hit wait instead of actually attacking the boss. At one point, I had done 665 turns. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Mind you, you build up ultimate attacks. Anytime I did an ultimate attack, it was only doing around 400 damage. And I thought, I was thinking, oh, at some point during this fight, they're going to just let me do more damage, right? By the way, they also kept adding ads. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, this is going to be infinite ads. So I have to leave one ad up to do whatever it wants while I focus on just tanking down these arms. I had one character just every turn smack arm for about 200 health, 200 health, 200 health, 200 health, 200 health because it had 4,000. And I'm just like sitting here. It got intense because you have one healer in the fight. If they die, you're fucked.
Yeah, because then at that point, you're just gonna like slowly just dwindle out. Healers are so important in RPGs.
At one point, there is a point where the boss, after you take out the arms, he starts doing an attack that just says, all right, this person, they have 1 HP now. Doesn't matter how much health they have 1 HP. Meanwhile, the ads are constantly still trying to get you.
Yeah, I was about to say, the ads are probably then at that point a big threat.
More or less. Even though unless you were like me, who was like, alright, I'm keeping one at very low health, so they don't, just constantly spawn in 5 more. So instead, at that point, I went through that. It took me 90 minutes to finish that game. It was a great ending. But damn it, I had work this morning. So I'm like, I need to go to sleep, game. Please. I did beat it. I did enjoy it. But man, that last fight was a dick. Just because it's like...
If a last fight's not a dick, would it kind of leave you feeling like you're
I'll put it this way. It didn't have to be that much of a dick.
Oh,
like,
okay.
If it had half the health, it would have been fine. But it had... Again, it went from 2,000 health to 12,000. It went from 2 to 12,000.
Like the fights that you had with the previously, where you're still like looking up at all the hit points. You're like, okay, I guess I'll beat these guys then, I guess, and whatnot. And then you get to the final boss, you're breaking their neck to look at it. I guess that adds to a little bit of the whole tension thing.
Yeah, like it gave me some tension to like, oh god. Like, to be fair, at that point, like most of the fights in the game were relatively trivial. Mind you, I'm only playing on normal and not super hard because I just want to enjoy the game. So I have no idea what would happen if I actually played on hard. And I would if either the bullet sponges became that much tankier, or like, I don't know. It was just insane. But oh my god. Bright side, I did win. Because at one point, I was just starting to do... Because every time you do an attack, you gain XP. I was just starting to... During that fight, I think every one of my characters gained about 4 levels. And every time you get a level, you get a full HP increase. I had to start strategically using HP level ups to be like, okay, my healer can ignore this person because they're gonna get full health from attacking. Or like, all right, I need to build up these 2 characters, special meter so they can do the AoE heal together. Like, that is how that fight went. It was a great 90-minute fight. But damn it, I could have just... I tried to figure out, like, do I save this for next week or do I do it now? And I guess doing it now was the correct decision, because now I get to play the second game next week. I'm only a third of the way through. So yeah, that'll be fun next week. And that's pretty much all the news I really had. Because like, yeah, I played that game. It was silly. Though, yeah. There were some moments I'm like, good lord. Some of the epilogue made me go, how did this happen?
Yeah, there's some of them. There's wholesome moments, and there's moments where you're like, fuck.
Oh no, I will straight up say, freaking the aftermath of Sakuya and Kuya, I'm just like, no. They had it the worst, period. Like, if you know what happened to them, you know what happened. That, yeah. To be fair, I remember one of them appearing in the next game. I have no clue what happens to the other. Like, I do
don't
not
wanna
remember
know.
seeing that person.
You don't want to know.
Look, I look, I beat the game. I know what happens in that story at this point.
You don't want to know.
I mean, another question is, how the fuck did the blind girl with a terminal disease actually give birth to something? Because it didn't seem like that much time had passed. How, look, I've got 2 more games to go through. We'll get there eventually. Oh yeah, Clannad, totally. Yeah, let's pretend it's Clannad.
Sure, we'll pretend it's that one.
Actually, I never actually watched Clannad now that I think about it. Did you?
I watched a little bit at the beginning, but I didn't ever go far into it. I think
Oh,
Raina
thank
watched
God. We're both
I think Raina
uncultured
watched it.
people. Thank
I
God.
think Rena watched it though, didn't she? I think she likes Clannad.
All I know about it is supposed to be the most depressing as hell anime ever.
She dies
Or
in
up
the end.
there.
Spoiler alert.
Who would have guessed?
Oh man, everyone's all upset. It's all sadness at the end.
It's like,
Let's get off the sappy. Let's get off that. Let's get off the sad. Let's get off the sappy. Let's get off
I
the
wouldn't
sappy.
say the saddest. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could argue Angel Beats is pretty bad too, but
Oh man, Angel Beats ripped my heart out.
yeah, it's on that level of yeah.
Like TK, like his backstory just ripped my heart out.
I'm
And
not gonna lie, I
explained
forgot
everything.
about TK's backstory at this point.
You need me to
But-
refresh you?
No, I'm good. He's just a cool guy who speaks English because he can, and then he flies into the fucking moon by just kicking his feet. But
And
that's
then there's
okay.
a season 2 where they do it again.
Yeah,
Oh man, what's another one that was really sad? Freaking Fullmetal Alchemist had a lot of sad things in it.
I don't know about that one.
Come on,
That
you can't
was
tell me
so-
you didn't get you can't tell me you didn't get attached to Hughes.
Okay, that's fine. There was Hughes. There was
The funeral,
What?
the daughter,
Edward.
and there's the Edward.
Because, you know, good old Show Tucker.
And then there was the prince, you know, realizing, you know, that his whole thing in Brotherhood, and you kind of start to like him when he was trying to embody greed into himself and whatnot, and you kind of start to,
A little bit.
yeah.
You can dance.
So yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I would have to say. The other one, the first one was, Brotherhood.
I can't.
That
Yeah,
one
I
did.
can only think really of Brotherhood, because I heard like they do things very differently in the first one, and I mean very differently. Like
Well,
not
that's because that's kind of like they caught up with it. and
Well, yeah,
then-
they didn't have any source material anymore. It's like,
Yeah.
we gotta go
Brotherhood
do
did-
our own thing.
Yeah, then we just went into Nazism, and then Edward got transported into, you know, World War II, and then,
Yeah.
you know, trying to get back out, and then his brother ends up there, and everyone's all dumbfounded by it, and all that other stuff, yeah.
So, technically, you could also think about Plastic Memories as well, but that one is. It's only meant for people that, like. If you know people with dementia, or know people who are suffering from dementia, don't watch Plastic Memories. Just
Mhm.
don't. It will hurt you, probably. Hmm.
Ready for a song?
Oh, I mean, sure. And we can come back to something else.
Cool. Is it happy? Because I got a happy song.
I mean, sure, it's something else. I almost want to say it's similarly sad, but we'll talk about it. It's just
Okay.
anime stuff. Don't worry about it.
Everyone enjoy some happy go-go music. We definitely need to pick up. That was a little happy pickup, wasn't it? Made me feel happy.
Yeah.
Did you feel happy? I felt a little catchy.
I felt. I don't know what. Happy, happy, joy, joy. You're not there. You're just a figment of their imagination. And I'm gonna do this button because I like it.
What button? Oh, hey, Kiana. Hey, Kappa.
That one. Do,
Oh,
do, do.
Kiana, that's not for the podcast.
And
There's
that's
no-
why I hit that button, because stimulus checks are there.
You got a refund. Congratulations.
Yep. But by the way, while we were somewhat still on the anime talks, how about that stampede of the Trigon variety?
Oh, I haven't seen the newest episode this week. Fuck.
I
I have not seen
will
the newest
say,
one.
do you want a single line?
No.
Because
No
it looks
lines. I don't
so
need-
incredibly dumb.
I will do this. Hang on, then you can just say it out loud. All right. Bam. I cannot hear him. Oh wait, if I can't hear him, then you guys can't hear him. Never mind.
To those of you that haven't seen it yet.
It just hit me. If I mute you, I can't hear you. Neither can they.
Diet, take off your headset and run away.
Whatever,
Easy.
take your headset off. Easy. Okay, you know I can do that. Here, ready? All right, I took my headset off.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So yeah, funny line that came out of that episode. Did you know, on rare occasions, plants can give birth? Did you know that? That is some of the dumbest lines I've ever seen is a plant can give birth. And now that's done, I'm going to do this thing called use TTS to fuck with Knight. No, you're not good, Knight. You're not. You're not good at all. I got a gaslighter to make him think he can't hear us anymore. No, he can hear me. He intentionally left himself that he can hear me. Did you know Rosebud is the sled?
Oh, hang on, I got something right here. I have an instrument I can use. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Rosebud is the sled.
You know, I realize with his headset off, he can't hear the sound alert either. So I really can't actually tong him in any way. So let's take this moment to remind ourselves that he is giving us a kazoo for free that you could use 7,000 kazoo points for. But he's doing this for free because he thinks I'm giving away any more secrets besides the whole Vash is a plant thing. But, you know, he knows and doesn't know that because that was kind of revealed at the end of the last episode. And then it does a whole backstory. But he's going to enjoy that when he hears it. He doesn't hear me right now. There's no way to actually donk him. But, what are the other ways that we can mock him right now? What is this golden opportunity I have? I'm trying to think, what is the golden opportunity? So I'm quote unquote saying spoilers to make sure that Knight has no clue what the hell I'm saying, even though I'm not saying any spoilers
Right,
whatsoever anymore.
We don't know. We don't know. I'll give you plenty of time to do your thing.
Damn
Is
it.
that enough? Did you get it? You good?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you need more time? I'll give you some more
No,
time. Hang on.
nah, I'm good. You're good. I've said my piece. So we're taking more time then. Cool. Okay, so when Knight went downtown and decided to fish up his buddy, he got his crusty rag out of the river. They made that crusty rag a new soggy biscuit. They tried to see how much they could fit onto that rag. They didn't know how much they could get, but apparently it was enough to make a fish. Because they would all go upstream. At one point he did say it was very dusty too, so I don't know. Two guys on a weekend enjoying people and CPR and stuff. I don't know. Could be an idiot. I could be just delaying, but no. It's the right kind of swimmer. They could probably. I mean,
Are we done now?
it could probably, go upstream pretty hard in a cold condition like that. It's fine. I didn't even have to spend 7,000
We done yet?
points. It's great. Is he there? I don't
we
think he's
done?
there.
Are we done yet?
Are you done? Are you done?
Are we done? Are we done? Are you
Yeah, I
done?
think we're
Did you
done.
say what you need to say?
Yeah.
Did you say what you need to say?
Yeah, I'd said what I needed to say a long time ago.
Okay, cool.
You just been doing kazoo for no fucking reason. I literally
maybe
like,
we
man,
could
he
do-
spent
oh.
I spent 7,000 for free. It feels great. So, yeah.
What's going on pretty late today?
You should watch that episode. Feel great.
Wrong kind of swimmers, my guy. What the fuck? What the hell are you guys talking about with the wrong swimmers and shit? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. Like, there's water in the episode, didn't you know?
I'm not gonna say or do or anything.
I like how he's like, I'm totally bluffing, but am I right or am I wrong?
Hey, I just hopped on. I don't know what's going on. Neither do I, Kappa. Not much has happened this week.
Like, we talked about the China peace thing, which, lol.
Yeah,
And then we
China
talked
making
about
peace.
animus, and now I finished an animu game, and how the fucking ending battle was bullshit because it was 90 minutes versus
Yeah.
most battles in that game, which was like 5 at most.
And I talked about how I went fishing with my friend this past weekend, and then spent a couple hours replacing a whole bunch of fans in my PC.
Yeah,
Runs so fucking quiet right now. It's weird.
that's
That's
why
about it,
you're.
really.
I'm pretty sure what you're doing right now is you're talking with your birds instead.
No. Talking to you.
Wait, me? I'm your
Mhm.
stupid bird? God damn it.
Yep.
What have I
yep,
done?
You didn't know? You've been my dumb bird this whole time.
Like, why am I stuck in your house? Why am I a rat?
I was about to say, I saw, like, I didn't even see the name. I saw UPS customer support as shit. And I'm like, yeah, I had a friend recently who had a really bad thing with customer support. And then I saw it was from Bob, and I'm like, oh,
I was
wait,
like-
yeah, this is the same thing.
What? Another friend of yours has UPS customer support being shit. Who would have guessed? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. There shouldn't be a new Kirby coming out, though.
The main thing that happened was new
Oh,
Kirby coming
yeah.
out. Not really new because it's a remake, but still, hey, as long as it's something.
I mean, it was the, which remake was it? Oh, that was another thing, though. Technically, that was news that came out today/yesterday of the whole, hey, look, we're getting DLC for Elden Ring, baby! It's gonna be great! We're gonna get 10
Spent 2
millennials!
hours trying to talk with them and got nowhere.
It's Return to Dreamland, that's what it is.
Yeah. What was it that you were shipping, Bob? Did you say or no?
It's not.
I don't think Bob can say.
Bruh.
2 3D prints. Oh. Well, look at it this way. Someone thought that whatever it was pretty enough to take.
Congratulations.
Is that a compliment, I guess?
I mean, it's funny because I walked out the door this morning, and as I'm about to leave my house, there's just at 7:15 in the morning 2 packages at my front door. I'm like, when the hell did the mail people come at 7 in the morning?
Mm-hmm. Well, I got packages this past Saturday. They were for new battery strap pluses.
What are
There's no other
batteries?
ones. Yeah, the batteries that I hook my that are like both belts for my trackers.
Oh, you mean the
and
one
they-
that
they have
you
an
mean the
extra
ones
battery
that
pack
break
built into
because
them.
you never
they don't
actually
break.
stay on screen,
No,
and then
no,
you
not those. They don't
break.
do tracking. They don't do tracking. They just hold the trackers to my body.
true, but
They
then
have battery
those
packs
batteries
in them.
die on you, and then I
And the
get to laugh
previous
at
battery
you, and then you
packs
start,
were-
becoming
The previous
possessed
battery
on
packs were
stream.
like 3 years old, and they were starting to like die out. Like one of them had like a USB issue where no matter like how I plugged the USB cable in, it would make contact for like 5 seconds and then go out. And the other one just, you know, it just couldn't discharge its whatever power it had stored in it. So
Giggity.
bought new battery straps, bought new USB cables, got all that in Saturday. And man, these new cables I fucking love. I can't even tell I got cables on the ends of my feet now. It's just so nicely like wrapped around the freaking pack. It's just booty butt smooth. I love it, and recommend it to all my other friends now that have Vive trackers with straps, with battery packs. So I guess we'll go ahead and touch the big topic.
There's a big topic this week? Impossible.
It's not really that big. It's just something that I just saw in passing. I'm like, well, no shit. I ain't got no other topic really to talk about. So a whole bunch of people that bought esports teams and whatnot are now realizing, oh shit, man, esports. It's
They don't
nothing but a
make
money
money?
pit. They don't make money. They don't make any
Well, it
Who the
depends on the
fuck-
team.
money. They don't make any money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it depends on the team.
Like even Valorant pro play teams cost money.
Yeah, but they can make money.
They make money, but it's not enough to pay back what was put into.
I don't know. You should see about the mega
Yeah.
facilities they make for TSM, Liquid, and was it Golden Guardians that also had one too? They're making mega facilities for this shit.
And I bet you they're trying to draw a profit, but according to some YouTubers, nothing but a money pit. And a lot of people are pulling out, and a lot of teams are getting fired or released. And yeah, a whole bunch of people are now disappointed that a whole bunch of their favorite esports teams are being disbanded because the big company that pays all the stuff is refusing to pay more, and so esports teams are just vanishing. And so now there's like a pandemic of just not enough teams for a whole bunch of tournaments. And so like Moist Critical is like buying up all these little teams because he loves sinking money into this stuff.
Only a small problem.
He and Oompaville have been like having fun doing this whole fucking thing and burning their money, and they're winning a whole bunch of tournaments and stuff. Like I think Moist Critical, one of his Super Smash Brothers, one of his little E competitors was he lost in the later half of the in the earlier half of the freaking tournament, so he fell to the losers bracket. And then when it came up to he won all of his matches from then to get back into the finals, but you had to win instead of 3 times in order to get a win. The losers bracket has to win 6 times in order to claim the trophy against the winner, who
because
just
they
has
have to
win
run
3.
back the bracket.
Yeah.
Because that's
So-
how double elimination works. I've
Yeah.
experienced this bullshit.
Yeah, so it was pretty much just this guy who needed 6 wins to claim the trophy versus this other guy
You
who
need
just
to do it
needed
3
3
times.
wins. Just 3 wins to win the trophy. Man, that guy had the biggest fucking return arc ever. Even Moist Critical was on the edge of his seat, and even the host of the tournament was like, "Oh, I know Charlie's on the edge of his seat," and Charlie's sitting there streaming it like, "Yeah, I actually am, guys. Really am on the edge of my seat." Holy shit! Oh my god.
Let's go!
So yeah, the guy came back and he won the whole fucking thing. He came back and got all six wins he needed and won the tournament.
My god. 2
So
best of 5s. And he just took it all the way.
Mm-hmm.
What game was this, by the way?
Super Smash Brothers.
Ah. But who won?
What was it? What's the newest one? Not Melee.
Well, yes, the newest one is Melee.
No, it wasn't Melee. It wasn't Brawl. I think it was just Super Smash Bros. I think that's just what it's called. I don't know. I only
It's
played Brawl.
The
I've only
Smash
really
Bros.
played.
Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate. There we go. That's what it was. Ultimate. I played a little bit of Ultimate, but like not enough to really get a good feel of what's the difference between Ultimate and Brawl, because there is a difference between Melee and Brawl. But I don't know what really the difference is between Brawl and Ultimate.
Well,
It kind of just feels somewhat the same, but I'm pretty sure there's some like physics difference in there. That's
yeah, I want to say it's more. I don't want to say
Floaty.
it's as heavy as Melee in terms of gravity, but it's still more akin to Melee because they wanted to, because you know people don't like any of the other games. It's just got to be Melee.
So yeah, so a little touch up right there. A whole bunch of studios are calling it quits. Moist esports team is now making a dive into Valorant, which is apparently a very, very, very expensive.
Oh, I mean, it's essentially it is essentially high. We're dealing with Riot. Riot be expensive.
Yeah. That's that for that. Aiden Ross got banned on Twitch for the 8th time.
We said that at the start. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Hello. Never
Oh
mind.
my God, hello. What?
Don't worry about it.
Did you got a? What did you? Is there a bug on your screen or something?
Yeah. Just I saw something fly on my screen and I couldn't see it. Never mind. It's all good.
What was it? Like Aiden Ross got banned because he streamed the Super Bowl to Twitch.
That's the only reason.
I think that's what it was. I mean, this is the guy that started streaming anime on his Twitch and then got banned and would come back to even more people being there.
Wait, really? It was this guy?
Yeah, it was that guy.
What
And
the
then,
fuck is this? Is that Squid in the podcast?
Okay, yeah, I know, right? That's what I was saying. It's like I
What-
saw a
holy
bug.
shit!
I heard a bug, and I guess
Yeah,
he
that's-
fell
that's
into the
a-
room or something.
I did indeed. Holy shit!
Oh wow, that is a
Wow,
bug.
I can't
Oh,
believe
man.
that the Squid, the one and only Squid, is showing up for a podcast.
No, you're not. You're not here. Also, you seem louder than normal.
You might want to squish this bug.
Oh, okay. I'll send him out. See ya.
No, please.
And he's gone.
Wow. Rude.
What? He said squish the bug. So I squished
Wow,
the
rude.
bug.
Wow, you could have like at least apologized before you did the actual squashing.
No. Do you apologize to your bugs when you squash them?
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah, I
do.
hold a whole fucking funeral for the bugs.
Right.
I have a plant pot, which every bug that I squash.
All
gets
right. That's
dropped
right.
into.
I can't.
Oh my
I
god.
keep
yes,
forgetting. I
mass
can't
grave.
move.
That's not a
of
that's
bugs.
not- That's a fucking that's just a bug graveyard in a bowl.
So in other words, cereal.
You got a cereal of,
A
of dead
graveyard in a
bug.
bowl.
A
Cereal.
bug. My
Yeah.
stomach is a graveyard for chicken. Am I wrong?
I no.
So yeah, Aiden
Yes,
Ross
I
got
actually
banned
have free time
permanently.
that I can join the podcast for once.
Impossible.
No way.
I know, right?
It's like you can save the content or something because we barely got any.
He comes in
don't
here, he's like,
worry, I'm a
guys, I'm
professional
here.
at being.
I've got it, and then Squid's like, all right, I'm here. What are we talking about? I don't know nothing. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Wait,
what's the topic? What are we
is that-
talking about?
we're all hosting a party. We've got just like 4 or 5 cupcakes, and then he comes in like, all right, guys, I'm here for the party. And I'm like, yeah, you brought a cake, right? He goes, no, I was hoping you guys had cake.
Oh no, I only bought beer, and
Ah,
only 2 of them, which I
How's
plan
the
on
tasty
drinking
beer?
alone.
Oh,
Not
that's
so
even
bad.
better.
It's
Joy.
Great Northern, the beer from up here.
But that's not
Sponsor me.
Foster's. We don't need to be sponsored.
No. Sponsor me
Hey guys,
individually.
I know
not
what
the
we
stream,
do.
just me.
I know what we could do. I know what we could do for to like fill in a space-time error continuum thing. We could stream the Super Bowl.
That's a great idea. Let's stream that. I'm sure nothing bad will come from streaming that.
Let's see how long we can stream it until we get banned.
Wait, Monster Girl Island the Pro one?
You want to
Wait,
stream
I
Monster
can
Island the Pro?
act out the Super Bowl if you want. Ooh, you
Can
have
we
a
play?
beer
Can we
pong
play
table.
uncensored?
No, we don't have a beer pong table. We don't have beer pong. We have Roomba.
Oh god, what's the fucking thing? I can't remember the name of it. With the cat girls. Vanilla,
Nekopara?
coconut. Yeah, Nekopara. Let's stream
Nekopara.
uncensored. Let's stream uncensored Nekopara.
Not
Let's stream-
Nekopara.
Let's stream
not the game
uncensored
people give-
Nekopara. I actually have all of them and their
know what,
uncensored
just-
DLC.
Just open up Pornhub. Just open up Pornhub. We'll stream
but then there comes
Pornhub.
Then it comes the thing of like, what do we watch on Pornhub? You know, most of it's like step bro stuff, right? You know the reason why
Yeah,
we
so-
have this surge of step bro stuff, right?
Okay, look,
Step
I'll
bro,
look
help.
up Pornhub.
Because
I'm looking
because
up-
a tiny shark said, "Step bro, help me."
No,
I'm
like
looking
legit,
up
like,
Pornhub
back-
right now.
No. People back in the 80s realized that like stepsisters were fair game because they are not related. And so then became that fantasy of like growing up with someone very familiar. And then now those people who were, who were getting very familiar with the things in the 80s are now like directors and adults now that are in the industry. And so they're living out that fantasy of fucking their stepsister through the porn that is being created today. So that is why we have a massive step bro, stepsister pornography surge.
I see. Well, looking at Pornhub and typing in the word meme. You have
What did that would give, Chad?
Boomer
What did you got
juice.
right there?
meme
Wait,
that
what?
you didn't expect
Huh?
to see on Pornhub, which is just coffin dance. Peter
No,
Griffin.
you expect that. Like,
Peter
why
Griffin
can't-
compilation.
on
But yeah.
Pornhub.
There's this dude on Pornhub that like he has like a very controversial title, but then when you actually go to it, it's actually quite wholesome. Like he's sitting there like I'm spreading the
Oh, do
legs
you mean-
wide and putting the meat in there, and it's just this guy cooking like a chicken with like some bratwurst sausages like stewing on the inside of this freaking like chicken.
You mean like that guy that was like a dad and he like the dad guy?
yeah, that guy.
Wait. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I missed on that one, by the way.
You missed? What do you mean you missed?
No.
Was the number too big?
No. The number is not too big. It's just there's two tags.
Numbers
for
not
it.
too big at all, don't worry.
I'm looking. Oh my god, that bikini on this girl on the front page of
That's
Popular
why I'm
Now.
not getting an
Oh, it's
I
from
was gonna say-
Tiramisu
Give me
Tart. So
money.
no wonder. No fucking
God.
wonder it's Tiramisu Tart. That's why the freaking bikini strings are being
I'm scared.
consumed.
I'm giving you money and I don't mean to.
Cool.
Don't?
Awesome. What?
I've watched an ad. Oh god, that's awful.
I'm not counting ad revenue, by the way.
Yeah, ad
Never.
revenue. There's no way we can keep up with like the ad revenue that's made, and even then, it's like so
Anyway,
minuscule.
there you
I'm
go.
laughing
Look,
at the
man,
fact
I
that-
got 34 cents in the last month. It feels great, all right?
Well, you could buy like fucking.
Oh,
quarter?
Chad.
Quarter?
I
Really?
told you don't do it, and what did you do?
Chad.
I played
What
with
is
the
with you
wrong
always
card.
finding the worst thing? I'm gonna make the assumption that
I
you know what you're
literally
sending.
am just
I think
pressing a
Check's
button.
literally- Check is
Notice
literally,
how
like,
they're
doing
not
this,
in
guys.
English, and I have no fucking clue what they say.
So I could hide the fact that I might be into something by like, finding the number to a dojin that I like, and then like just like, oh well, if there's an English version, definitely a Chinese or a Japanese translation version. Let me go find that one so I can like throw the shade off to the side. Yeah, guys, checks into lolly. Confirm checks into lolly.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I said as soon as I saw it, I was like, no.
You know what? I'll give you a number. 444074. and I will.
That's
that
too
in my
big.
right. No, it's
Why'd
not.
you give me your phone number?
I'm not.
Nope, that's
I'm not
not
typing
it. Nope.
in. I'm not typing in these suspicious numbers.
You're right.
Hang on.
I'm gonna blindfold myself real quick. I'm gonna press
440.
this one.
What was the other one? 74.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it didn't actually register. Four.
I'm
not going in!
one digit too big, but it's okay. Are you kidding me again?
Check.
I'm curious. If I
Check is in the
replace a
lolly.
5.
Somebody type in 444074.
No. Oh, wait, there's a Roomba. Can I sit on the? I can sit on the Roomba. I am on a Roomba.
Yeah.
Why?
I can. Oh God, what have I done?
You're riding the
Grab
Roomba.
the Roomba while he was on the Roomba.
Also, I
can
see
fly.
unusual.
Where the fuck am I?
That's the real winner here. Is unusual teeth and Harry.
Oh, and I've been sent to hell. Well,
So you're talking about unusual teeth and Harry. You talk about a Waffle House sales associate.
Oh my God! I didn't know Waffle House had a porn on hentai.
You know what? I bet you go to Pornhub, type in Waffle House. I bet you you'll find something. I'm doing that.
Okay.
You know what's
Try.
funny?
I'm not.
I'll
I'm not.
be
I
the-
typed
I'll
in
be the-
Waffle House onto hentai. There is one result.
okay, now type it up on like Rule 34, and then have a look how many results.
I'm
Four,
wait.
two,
Where did my beer go? Where my
I'm
beer? There my beer.
74. There you go, guys.
We're going to Oh My Lord.
That's my number thing. That's what I'm gonna say. It's in English.
Congratulations.
Unusual teeth. Smell, drunk, hairy, Nakadashi, soul male, soul female, big breasts. Bam. It was uploaded
What?
an hour ago, so it's a brand new, fresh one. You guys enjoy that,
Yeah,
okay?
you did. Because you looked at the front page.
Yeah, it is on the front page. You know, but you know what? You know what, though? At least it doesn't have lollies.
True.
Alright, so now I'm gonna go and I'm
You know, I
going
feel
to,
like there's something dangerous about just coming up with random numbers and then just seeing where they go.
Exactly.
That's
That's
what
what I
Shane's
do
been
every
doing.
fucking week.
And he's been fucking. He's been
It's
freaking
like,
getting everything.
But the
Let me-
problem
let
is
me
every
just
time I do, I either
generator.
get yaoi or fucking lolly. I don't know why my fucking luck is bad like
Because
that.
the internet's an awful place.
I'm going to Pornhub.
What the fuck?
W A F F
That one.
L E H O U S.
I will say I also posted the Waffle House porn into Oh My Lord.
What
if
the
you are
fuck?
curious.
There's,
For the
there's
record,
one
it is
hit.
in English.
There is one hit on Pornhub for Waffle House.
Wait, the
Is it the same one?
It is Waffle House blowjob, 33
Ah.
seconds long.
I better be like someone getting jerked off into a waffle iron and then they cook it into a waffle.
Oh,
what the fuck is
I
wrong
know
with
what-
you?
I didn't know. I didn't. Wow,
That's
Chad,
just
come
some
on,
weird
man.
shit.
I have my own limits, but fuck. Damn, you made me cringe, bro.
that's even worse.
Man, I'm
than
bad.
fucking
I'm batting
sandwich fetish.
1,000 tonight, baby. Remember,
God,
folks,
so-
it's swimming.
It's
Nice
got a
swimming.
90 This has got a 95% approval rating with 34.3 thousand views.
If there's
Please
no
tell me there's a
waffle
comment
iron,
section. Tell me
hash
there's a comment
browns,
section.
or
Please tell me there's a comment
a
section.
syrup bottle, I will
There's
be
8
upset.
There is 8 comments on this video. She loves her job. It's 1. Yep, you are so pretty. Please more blowjob vids. Yeah. Did y'all do the famous jerk off video? Post more. You made this video while working? ? That's amazing.
Can I just point out that every time I put like this link publicly, so that people can like watch with me in it,
So
There's always something like this going on. And always... we always end up scaring people away very quickly.
Oh, hi FBI. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, he's right here, FBI. He's the one that keeps finding that shit. Go get him.
Look, I swear I am covering up my
He's the
eyes
lowly.
and
He's the
just
lowly.
pressing buttons.
Look,
Yep,
okay,
he's-
look.
he's-
What we're
he's
gonna do
covering
is
his eyes and
we're gonna
he's
go
pressing
RNGesus. How many
all the
digits
lowly
are in
buttons.
those codes?
6.
He's pushing
6,
all
okay.
the lowly buttons.
As long as you choose a number between 1 and 4
Random.
for the first one.
Number.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
That's
do what
be
Check
between
does.
1
Then.
and 4.
I'm gonna do this, and I bet you I'm gonna land on something like different, right?
By the way, I just realized there is a 25% chance you will hit
Okay,
Lolicon.
so it has to start. It has to start at what, 4? So 400,000.
I mean, if you do
roughly
400,000,
400,000 and a max of what?
no, not 400,000. It starts at 0 and goes up to about 440,000.
440,000. Okay. Well, we'll do that.
Do that.
Okay.
God damn it, Rena!
So
I assume. I'm making the assumptions here. That's not a
Alright,
Rena.
so-
That's that's a different Rena. Cool.
It's a different one.
Yes, it's a very different Rena.
440,000.
All right, I got a number. I'm gonna give you 358726.
Okay. RNGesus has chose.
That's what I literally punched in. And lo and behold, it
Wait, does it
landed
can
on.
it start off as 0?
It could start with a 0, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
069. We're off to a good start. 441. That is the
Dang it.
number RNGesus has chosen.
Okay, so I removed the 0 because it won't do that normally. Congratulations, you have hit Lactation Monster Girl Cowgirl.
Wait, what? Give me the number again. Give me the number again. I need the number
Bro-
again. Give me the number again. Give me the number.
It
again.
is all in Japanese. Good luck.
Give me the number. I don't care. I can find the translation
Well, then we
somewhere.
know what
I'm
RNGesus is
king of
into.
sauce. I can do that. What's the number? I need it.
69441.
Really? 69441.
Also, night. It's almost my 12-month anniversary of being subscribed to your shitty Twitch channel.
Oh, this artwork is
Well, welcome to the fact you're below 100,000. That's everything like you're starting
to do an
8
empire.
years
Wait.
ago. Also, you know what's really disappointing? Number 69420 is extremely disappointing.
Swear to God, it better have Snoop Dogg.
No.
It better feature.
But you know what it
entirely
doesn't
just Snoop Dogg.
feature? The 25% chance, baby.
That gum. Big breasts on a lolly. With
Okay,
Nakadashi
Big breasts
X-ray,
on a lolly.
inverted nipples, and
Nakadashi,
Okay, we've got-
X-ray,
we've got another
inverted
number.
nipples, witch.
We've
Bye!
got another random number for you.
We ran off the
So-
dog.
2,300. Sorry, 232,664.
What's with them like
Okay.
always like, they always
Congratulations,
portray-
you hit a Toho. Congratulations, you
it's-
also hit
wait,
big
really?
breast glasses, Futanari,
this-
Harry, and whatever the fuck BBW is.
What is PPW?
I don't know what BBW is.
Big beautiful women.
looking up.
BBW's big beautiful women.
So big
In other
boobied
words,
women.
You
got
got
it.
You got a woman that's a little bit like plushy and got some extra weight.
Congratulations. Can you guess the 2 Tohos? On that description.
Oh my God.
I don't know what.
No. You said the magic words. Can you guess the 2 Tohos?
I didn't say that.
Okay, so they're big and hairy. So, is one of them a bear?
There is no bear Toho.
Look, I'm
No,
sure
d-
that if I look up bears in Shinsokyo, I will find bears. Okay. Bear Touhou. Let's have a look. I regret my decision.
Congratulations.
First thing I see is a
Enjoy your
cute
first
picture.
quarter of 2023, probably.
The first
So-
picture's
so-
cute, second picture decently cute. Third picture is 2 plushies and in a bed.
Though
third-
you could technically
fourth
argue
picture.
one of the characters
Also decently
is a
cute.
bear.
Fifth picture is someone just absolutely decking a bear in the face with their foot.
How the
Um,
fuck do you deck someone in the face with a foot?
Well, that's what they're doing. The sixth picture, fucking. Okay, look, you want to see the sixth picture? I'm not even gonna describe it to you. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
It's on-
Tuesday.
it's on
Oh,
It's
Tuesday.
on Know Your Meme.
So my number that I chose, guys, and landed on was 358726.
So
Big
we're
breasts,
just
soul
gonna
female,
click
soul
this.
male, stockings, nakadashi, blowjob, X-ray, virginity, gloves, monster
Let's
girl,
not put that on the
leotard,
ceiling.
horns, tail, latex, lizard girl,
lizard
dragon.
girl. Wagon. And in English.
There you go. That's the sixth image that exists when you look up Touhou Bear.
I gotta freaking put my headset down and stop looking at my phone. Look at, this is,
God
Why is it
bless
better?
America.
what the
America,
fuck?
fuck yeah.
Why is it pedo bear?
Because it is exactly us right now.
That's
It is
you
100%
That is
us
you
right
Why is there an
now.
Australian version of this meme? What
There
the
is
fuck?
no Australian version of Touhou.
Well, I beg to fucking differ. I found an Australian. Wait, okay, wait. What happens if I just look up Australian Touhou?
Probably get big muscle Marissa.
Actually, no, even better. Let's type in Aussie
Manrissa.
Touhou.
Oh god. What the fuck? The first thing that comes up is Australian
Aussie
formation.
Is a kangaroo
What the
and a
fuck?
koala.
I'm posting it.
Australian formation.
Oh,
Okay, yep. You know, I approve of this. This is a good.
yeah,
This is cute. It's wholesome.
I like how Genso
On
Wanderer
Reddit.
is also on here too.
That's like the only downside. It exists on Reddit.
You say Reddit's a bad thing.
Reddit is a bad thing.
You know what it should be time
Reddit-
for though?
Reddit's been
That's the
Reddit's
image
been
I saw.
picking up-
Jack.
I
Reddit
know.
has actually been picking up as like the bad thing recently because all the people that are getting triggered on Twitter have been leaving Twitter because of Elon Musk. They're going to Reddit, and now
Oh,
Reddit's
no.
Reddit's
But
starting to
Twitter
fill-
is
full of
still
people.
bad. It is the king
No,
of bad.
no. Wait, control it,
The
control it, calm
the
down,
people
control it,
that
calm
get-
down.
the
Controller, what are
people
you
that
doing?
get triggered
Oh, God.
on Twitter.
My controller
The people-
freaked out and it's trying to get me to buy a figurine.
The people that are freaking out the most on Twitter, like the really big, like tumblearinas.
Actually, I
that were
kind
on
of want to buy
Twitter,
this figurine.
They're leaving Twitter because Elon
it's
Musk
not a
now
song.
owns it, and they're jumping onto Reddit, and now Reddit is starting to have a whole issue with like people getting like butthurt over things.
So what? Just regular Reddit?
Like
Yeah,
there's,
regular
there-
Reddit.
There's this regular Reddit.
Like,
there's the not, well, I
if
mean,
you
like,
make
there was,
a
like,
joke and, like, 90% of people
there was
don't understand what a joke is.
Artist. There was r/artist. This person shared a work of art that they had recently, and then they got banned because their artwork was getting too much attention and other people weren't getting any attention at all. I kid you not. They got banned because their artwork got too much attention.
So
A
let me go to my
a
Reddit for a second.
A trans individual found someone sharing their own pictures, writing up a fake story about their trial and tribulations of being a trans, and then they pointed out, "I'm sorry, this person took my pictures off of my Twitter and is basically what's that word when you fake being somebody else." Not imitating, but
okay, would you like to see my controversial Reddit post. So,
Did you get banned for it?
no.
Well, that's not that controversial.
Someone said succeed, suck seed. Nothing succeeds like a toothless budgie. Budgies don't have teeth. Well, that sucks then. And then I replied with the controversial post of, that's why they all succeed at being cunts.
Ah, but you're Australian, so you can say that.
Yes, but I insulted budgies and that pissed off a bunch of people.
But they're just budgies. What do you expect?
Well, yeah,
My
budgies
thing's
are
dying out
cunts.
again. I can't hear anything.
Look, if you want a real,
Hey, look, he can't hear us
amazing
anymore,
bird,
therefore we win.
the best bird that you could possibly get is a conya.
Yes!
They're
We did
adorable.
it! We broke him on stream again! Yay!
Is that really an achievement to break night on stream?
It just happens.
he's just-
yeah,
he's
literally.
gone.
It happens
He's
every
back.
week. Every week this happens.
Also, I'm gonna go close my window so you don't have to put up with traffic ASMR and the inevitable ambulance that flies past, or the police car,
Maybe.
or ambulance, police car, and fucking everything else because old mate got stabbed up the road. I'll be back.
Yay!
I'm
you stepped up the road.
You're forced to listen to me as I do.
No, you know what needs to be time for then while you go get stabbed up the road? We need a mid-show while he finally gets back. Even though he can't hear us.
I can't. I'm not allowed to finish the story of the trans person that basically called out someone else for sharing their pictures of that they got off her Twitter, and then they got banned because they shared a picture of them being trans.
Okay.
No, that's stupid. That is
That's
very
how-
stupid.
That's how bad Reddit has gotten now recently.
Well, yeah. Reddit's always been like that. Hasn't really
No,
changed.
no, no. I mean, like, no. This isn't just that getting triggered right now. This is just stupid. If I was to
Yeah.
take your picture, Squid, and share them on Reddit and say, this is my story, guys, and then you'd come in and say, hey, those are my pictures of me, not him. That guy's impersonating. And then you get banned. Is that stupid, or is that
Yes.
It's just stupid. It's just stupid.
Looking for controversial posts that I made. Which is my...
Oh god.
What is my most downvoted post?
I don't think I've made
I
I've
did
made
get
any
hate
controversial
because I
posts.
insulted Henry, which is
I
fair.
think I got 14 karma on Reddit.
People like
which
that.
is
I don't know. I never used Reddit, so
I got 14
This
karma on there because I corrected a issue on OBS to some other folks, and I told them how to fix an issue. And apparently a lot of other people were having the same issue, and they all like gave me a whole bunch of like
down,
thumbs
scroll
up and karma
down.
and whatnot because it solved a lot of their problems.
Come on, I must have something that got just downvoted to shit.
maybe.
I just want to find the worst thing I've ever posted. All of these are like positive.
While you go searching, yeah, we'll do what Check says, and we'll hit a mid-show.
Yeah, you
So
know, because
whatever
it's
you-
already 10 o'clock and we haven't hit the mid show yet because we're
Oh,
talking,
yeah, it's
talking
true.
stupid.
Yeah,
Because we
can.
hit this wonderful thing called Pornhub / Nuke Codes.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
This is how we fill time.
So
Nuke
someone
codes.
posted nothing bad happens from microwaves. To which I replied, yeah. I mean, who has a microwave ever harmed? Right, guys? And I got downvoted by 10 people.
Hey, Wolfie. You
Have you
popped
ever-
in just in
is
time for the
outside of-
mid-show, Wolfie.
The realm of people's comprehension.
Yep.
So, Check.
Hi.
If a Koishi walks up to you and asks you for a fishing pole, do you give or no?
That depends. Is the fishing pole my penis?
Yes, everyone enjoyed today's mid-show.
Nick. Nicky. Nicholas.
Yeah.
Fishing rod.
Thanks, soldier.
Like, why? Okay.
I think Twitch might not actually like that word.
It really doesn't. Just because you're Australian doesn't mean we are, or Twitch is.
True.
I think you said all that during the mid-show.
Yeah, guys, literally, he was just sitting there going, C word, 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 C word. I'm Australian. C word, C word, C word, C word, C word, C word.
Shut up.
N word, C word, C word, C word, C word. Hard.
He really was.
N word, C word, C word, C word.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that. Anyway, so half an hour ago, I may have made someone commit a crime. I was
Find a
getting
crime.
fuel for the
I
car.
am not affiliated with this
And-
individual, and I am going to just
So, no, let me explain. So,
Hello, FBI. How's it going?
I was getting fuel, and I have my window wind down, and there was a lady that stopped at the first petrol Bowser when there were two petrol Bowsers ahead of her. And I'm
for
like-
English speakers, it's a petrol Bowser? Do you mean a petrol dispenser or
Uh,
something like that?
The thing that you get fuel out of to put in
Okay.
your car, whatever you call them.
Sure. We call
Anyway,
them pumps.
so,
Pump it up.
You could. I was saying out loud, but to myself, I'm like, you could move forward to the other two. And she turned and looked at me, and I'm like, did she hear me say that? And then she flips me off, fills up her car, gets in the car, and then just drives away.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
She never paid for any of that fuel. She just flipped me off and drove away without paying.
But so that you told them to get the video evidence and send it to the police, right?
No. When I went in, a lady made a comment. She's like, "Did that lady fill up her tank?" It's like, "Yep." She did. And she's like, "Oh, well, she never came in." Yep. Why are you both police officers now?
I mean, I don't know. Why would we care?
But two can play at this game.
I have a gun.
Yeah, you have a gun. Guess what? I have a gun. It's somewhere. Where's my gun?
No, you don't.
I got my gun.
It's right
God.
here.
Oh God, shit!
Don't. You discharged your gun illegally, not in the lolly territory. Ow! 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 Stop shooting those air bullets, you fucking bitch!
Look, I didn't have a gun. They had the gun.
Get some help.
They have the gun. The gun's on them. Ah, the gun's on me. What is that?
What?
The DOA 5?
Dude.
Interesting.
We gotta protect these. We gotta protect these, ma'am. These are a little too big to be part of the police force. Please, withhold your weapons of mass destruction.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Look, you even got a Dominator. You even have a Dominator.
What horrific fucking monstrosity!
Have you never seen Psychopaths?
Holy shit! You just killed the cameraman.
Yeah,
The cameraman is dead.
you've never seen Psychopaths then.
No, but more importantly, the cameraman just we are covered in the cameraman.
Hang on, let me go get a new cameraman real quick.
Oh, is that a director over there too?
So anyway, hi. On
I
this
like
Touhou Tuesday,
looking at.
we just had some job positions open up. If any of you are interested in the roles
Ooh.
of cameraman or director, yeah, those positions are now open. You can send your application form to Touhou Tuesday at gmail.gov.
No, it's Raina likes ski shit at gmail.com or no hotmail.gov
Or you can send it there.
or no. Where is that pinned message? I'm pretty sure it's a pinned message at this point.
Yeah, it's Raina likes kinky shit at hotmail.com.
For sure, advertiser friendly. It is advertiser friendly because we still get ads. So
No, why did I do that?
we still
No.
get ads.
There we go.
This was
Safe.
just looking like
Mike,
a high
why do
school
you get
girl's
ads?
bathroom. Not gonna lie. Oh my god.
I mean, I haven't been in a high school girl's bathroom, so I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either.
Mm.
Nor have I.
So
I've
you
only
know
been in
what?
the boys. I've only been in the boys' high school bathroom, which I don't know about
True.
you. That stuff's covered in white stuff all over the fucking place, and everything's sticky.
Oh,
To be
really?
fair,
'Cause
the-
every
the
time I go
only-
into the when I was in high school, when I'd go into like the boys' bathroom, it would just smell like piss.
No,
And
th-
somehow
there
someone
was
has
there was
pissed on
some
the ceiling,
a
which is
specifically
either
worse
impressive or
stuff.
terrifying.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
specifically worse.
impressive. That just needs enough.
You're
pressure,
lucky.
that's all.
You're lucky to be able to walk in there and not have your shoe get ripped off your foot. That's how sticky that floor was.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was lucky for
yeah.
that one for me. For me,
In
it
my
just
primary
smelled
school,
like
there was
a.
a bathroom like that. Like
Look.
you'd walk in, your shoes like you'd make like the, you know, the sound of like Velcro. It would make that sound every
Yeah.
time you like lifted up your foot. It would just be like,
every
That's the
step made.
stickiness.
Yeah,
that's just like, okay, cool. I don't like this bathroom, and the lights never worked in it either. Like it was just pitch black in the bathroom, to the point where like people came up with this story that the bathroom was haunted because someone died in there.
Guess I gotta hydrate now.
And then
don't
they
I?
fixed the lights. And the lights worked for like a week and then they broke again and then they never fixed the lights ever again.
You ever
so
thought that
there was
maybe
just
I don't know,
one
somebody was
bathroom.
breaking the lights?
No, they just didn't work. I'm pretty sure there was a wiring issue that just kept short-circuiting everything. And then you have the girls' bathroom right next door, which had the lights on perfectly. So just had the boys' bathroom,
Oh, you know
which you
why?
could go
You
in
know
there
why?
for
It's
fucking
there's a difference.
torch
There's a difference between
and not-
boys and girls. The
the
difference between
void
boys
would
and
like
girls is
absorb the light.
girls take care of their lights. Boys fucking bust their lights out because they're doing stupid shit in the bathroom. Like I don't know,
Because
throwing
boys
balls up in the
are
air
doing
and-
things like summoning people in a fucking cultist ritual. Obviously.
and dancing
Well,
around
yeah.
campfires and shit.
Someone actually
you
drew
wonder
a
why men don't live
pentagram
as
in the
long?
toilet one day. Like an actual pentagram. And then they just put random food.
No,
around
they
the
would light the
pentagram.
toilet on fire too.
Yeah.
No one ever lit. No one ever lit the toilet on fire.
I've seen that before.
There was a tree that was put in there once, like a full tree. Like someone had taken a tree from like, you know, the bush out back, ripped it out the ground, and then just planted it in the toilet, and it stayed there for like a week.
I mean, boys the kind of
Which should give you an idea of how often they clean the toilets.
You know those little poppy things that if you throw on the floor, they go pop and they explode, and that's about it. That's all you get out of them.
What the fuck?
You never seen those? What do they call them?
No,
The little-
no, not
the
you.
little- The little white. Oh, not me. Okay, never mind then. But no. The guys are like the ones that are like sitting there putting like little
I
poppy
don't know
things
what
on
they
the
are.
bottom. On the you don't know what they are? You've never seen like the little tiny like it's like a little piece of like tissue that has like a little piece of gunpowder in there and a little flint, and it's the tissue paper is then folded over all of it and then twisted up at the top.
No.
Chet, can you find like a little picture of it and put it in Touhou Tuesday so that Squid can
What are
see
you
it? 'Cause
talking
I'm
about
pretty-
specifically? Name?
The little twisty things that you can throw on the floor and they make a little pop, and
Okay,
that's it.
googling
I know what you're
little
talking
twisty
about.
things.
Right.
Okay, so when I Google little twisty things,
Bob says
I
poppets.
get my computer freaking out.
Yeah.
Bang
not
snaps
the-
is what Fang's pulling up. Bang snaps, poppets.
Yeah, poppets is more the thing. I was
Okay,
thinking
little
poppers,
twisty
but yeah.
things.
Party snaps. There we go.
Okay, in Australia, a popper is what we call juice boxes.
I mean, I'm telling you, a popper being them juice boxes, that would be very dangerous to drink. You can currently get.
The reason we called them poppers is, like, you drink the juice and then you'd stomp on it and it'd go bang.
Well, yeah. That's what
Instead
this
of
does too. Here, let me
there's
show
less
you.
Juice.
You can buy
there's less juice.
1,000 bang party snaps. Pop, snapper
Bang
throwing
party snap.
poppers.
Wow,
Trick
what
noise
what
maker.
kind of name is
Party-
that?
Literally.
Damn.
Literally,
He's literally- he's
super
not
loud
joking,
bang. Snaps.
He's literally, he's not kidding.
Little-
The title of the thing is
1,000
literally
bang
twisty
called-
party
thing.
snaps. Snap, pop, snapper
Little
throwing
twisty
poppers.
thing
Trick noise maker.
Shows up. First
literally
image,
the
a
name
pair
of the
of
fucking
like
thing.
I put
goggles
it in
for, like,
Tuesday. I put it in
swimming.
Tuesday under the naked man
and then
with his ass on fire going around in
you get,
circles.
like, a shit-looking kid's toy called Twisty Pets.
It's not bang snaps, but you're kind of right.
Okay, that's a good topic. This is a good segue for a topic. So,
Ow.
when we were in primary school
No.
or high school or whatever, primary school more common.
What, did you put bang
The
snaps in your
really
butt?
the really shitty like toy fads that everyone went through.
Uh-huh.
Pogs.
Hogs are real,
But,
bro.
like, in
Yeah,
my
Pogs are
primary
real.
school,
No, for real, we had Pogs.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
I've got this thing right here. It's called a fidget spinner. Listen.
I actually have one too. Where's mine? Mine's in the cabinet, like right over there, that direction. Only mine's got Tharge
I
from
don't-
Fire
I
Emblem.
don't
on it.
have one,
Admittedly-
but
Mine can light up.
Oh damn, you got me
Impressive.
beat.
It has.
You got me
It,
beat.
well, it's either I have the one that is with LEDs, or
Oh.
I have the solid metal
Mm.
one.
there was like a thing. There was like these little like rubber monster things that would like come in trash cans and shit.
Rubber monster things. I don't think that's
Yeah,
good
like-
for monster drinkers. Drinking rubber is bad. Did you know that?
No, they were like these like trash monster things. They were
Yes,
really popular
Monster
for a while.
is trash. Did you know that Monster energy drinks is trash?
They
I am
are
not
trash.
sponsored by
I'm
PepsiCo
sorry,
whatsoever.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kojima, but Monster is shit.
Yes. Yuck. As I choke on my own hair.
How the hell are you choking on
What
your
were they
own
called?
hair?
They were called
Because my hair is long enough to get eaten when I laugh.
trash pack. They were called trash packs. And you'd get like these little like rubber monster things, and
I
everyone
think
would,
I
like,
know what you're
collect them
talking
and
about,
trade them.
but I
just look up the
yeah,
trash
I
pack.
see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
Like,
have a
everyone would
generic
collect these
idea
and,
what you're
like,
talking about.
trade them and shit. And,
We
like,
never would
there
do
was
this shit. We
really-
would never do this shit, by the way.
This was a thing that was like huge in my primary school.
I have no idea.
Everyone
why.
had so many of these that like you just keep
Alright.
finding
Have
them.
fun, Fang.
It'd be everywhere for years. like after it died out, you'd always find one. They'd be somewhere. It'd be like the world's shittiest Easter egg hunt. Like,
But you have to find the real
you
Easter
know, like
eggs.
after Easter, where you do an Easter egg like hunt, and you're looking around for like the eggs, and you never find all of them. And then for like the next few months, you'll just find like an egg in like the plant pot or over by the power box or whatever. It was like that, but with like these little trash toys, and they'd be everywhere. The funniest one was one that was like stuck to like the ceiling fan, but on top, and it had like gotten so stuck there that it would just stay there. It was there for like a year, and we would always wonder why the fan had like this really weird sound as it spun around, because it would just go compared to like all the others. And then one day a kid like stood up on the chair and then just pulled it off. And this thing
And
had
then it
collected so much dust on it that like you could mold the dust into like, well, like you
Into something
could
else?
probably create like your own trash pack. Why don't they do that? Why don't they make like a kid's toy that's made of actual trash?
Because it
I think
is
it's called
trash.
Chinese toys. I think it's called Chinese toys.
No, it's called West Taiwan toys.
No.
Excuse me.
Like-
Yeah, West Taiwan
okay,
toys.
here's the idea, right? So
Have
you're
you
in
ever
a
seen the
factory.
stuffing in some dolls
You
that come
produce
from
like
China?
phones or something. It's like, okay, what we're gonna do now? is we're gonna make a kid's toy. Gonna make like the Trash Packs version 2. So, go over there, scrape some dust off that machine, and then like make it into a
Stuff it in
shape,
a
and then
bag.
we'll pack it and we'll sell it.
We'll call it Sandman. We'll just ship kids sand and call it Sandman. Some
Sandman.
assembly required. Some
it's
assembly
just-
required.
Some assembly required. It's just sand.
It's just sand. Here you go, kids.
Why do I
Have
feel
fun with
like-
Sandman? The Sandman. Here's
I mean,
Waterman.
you know, they did actually did.
Here's Airman.
English is hard.
You
They
ship him
did
like a bag of
actually
air, and you're like,
sell
here's Airman.
sand for a while. You know the kinetic sand.
Yeah, that stuff's fun.
Yeah, there you go. That stuff's cool. I like kinetic
You,
sand.
you've seen that? You ever seen that hydrophobic sand that they're always like, you know, they show you like an
Yeah.
aquarium and they do weird little art crafts and stuff in there, and then that's it. And then, like after the first time
Yeah.
you use them, like the second time you want to use it, you got to get the sand up and out, and you got to like sort by color and whatnot. You just got end up with just this rainbow fart sand stuff everywhere.
You have to sort the sand by color. This
Yeah.
granule is red. This
This is
one
a
is
bit-
blue.
This one's a little squeezy bottle of blue. This one's a little squeezy bottle of yellow. Here's a little squeezy bottle of green. You go pour them into your aquarium thing and make like 3 little nice, cool, like,
And now
you know,
you've made brown.
stalagmites of
You've
color
made-
in there. And then you're like, okay, well, time to put them back in the
Brown.
bottle. Now you need a third bottle. It's just brown. Yeah. It's
Yeah, you just
brown
have
sand.
the brown bottle. A mixture of all colors.
And no,
Brown.
no matter what you do with that sand under the water thing, it just looks like a turd. You're just literally just making turd. You stand it up. You like a little stalagmite of sand and brown. Just looks like a standing up turd. You do it sideways on the thing. It just looks like a laying down turd. You try and like make it curved and whirl around like that. Guess what? You just made a little curved and whirled around like that turd.
There was also Bakugan, which obviously you guys
I know
Bakugan.
that. I know that
Yeah.
one, yes.
Yeah,
I
that
never
was another
touched
one
it,
that existed
but-
for a while. It
No.
somehow didn't last as long as the fucking trash one, though.
I don't understand.
You know what I
And
had
then-
growing up? Instead of your trash
Then
things,
the
I had
Pokemon,
Mighty
the
Max.
Pokemon card thing that was fun.
I grew
They
up with Mighty
tried banning
Max.
Pokemon cards in my school because they wanted to copy the Americans and ban them.
Hell yeah! That's
And
why
then they
you
created
use,
a black market, and they're like, okay, we might have made this a little worse, so we're just gonna unban them, and now they can go back to what it was before.
Yeah, we're
But
gonna be
people
moderated.
like the black market style more, so they just continued that. And then
Kids
they
just
ended
love
up
being
like
the underdog. That's what kids
they ended
just love.
up
They
like
just love being the under.
completely banning them after like we refused to switch from the black market style, and then people started fighting antlions.
Wait, what? You can tell how much I just walked out of the conversation, came back, and they started fighting ant lions. We played Half-Life.
Okay.
No,
So-
no, for real. Like you know those little
Lions are a real
funnels you
thing.
see in the sand. You
Yeah.
know, like yeah, those are ant lions.
So we're playing Half-Life, right?
No.
So what kids would do is they'd like stick their finger in the hole, pull out an antlion, and they'd get like
That's
the
what she
biggest
said.
one, and then you just get 2 antlions, put them in like a bottle cap, and get them to fight.
That's
they're
called
extremely
that's called.
territorial.
I'm pretty sure that's called chicken
Animal
fighting.
abuse? Yeah.
It
You
is
know.
technically a cockfight. It is technically a cockfight in a way.
It's a
but
cockfight
just-
with 2 cocks
done with-
that are
just
large.
done with-
And
Two
Pokemon
antlions.
cards, and the Pokemon card black market, and then it turned into cockfighting.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Australia. Good
And
job.
people just started.
There's gonna
Like,
be a black market.
I'm
of
pretty sure it
something.
was only my school that did it, because we had like this building that was just built, and there was a bunch of like dust and stuff underneath,
Man,
and all the antlions were there.
You younger kids had like all the really weird stuff. You know what we had back when I was,
People
in
used
school
to
and whatnot?
bet money.
We had eraser figures that, like, here's a little eraser that's in the shape of a submarine. This was in the shape of a car. Here's one in the shape of a fire truck and whatnot. We used to trade those around. Before
We had
Pokemon came out, we
Squiggle.
traded
Wait, Squiggle, is that what it was called?
erasers.
You know, I think it was called Squiggle. The like the stationery company Squiggle or whatever. Where they'd make like, oh, here's a rubber that smells like fruit, or a pen that smells
those little-
like
those-
fruit.
those-
I just remember
those-
them smelling like fruit. That
Those little,
I don't
those
know.
Little,
Doesn't
those
seem
those
like
little
fruity to me.
erasers that we traded as kids, they were garbage at erasing. They tore the paper up more than anything, honestly.
yeah.
Like if you used the tire of like an eraser car to try and erase something, you just left a black smudge.
was
If you
it
flipped
called?
around and tried to use the top half of the yellow car,
Wiggle.
you just left a yellow smudge over the pencil markings. Didn't really work that well.
What was it called? It
Were
was
they
something
even
like
erasers?
Squiggle.
Was I just told that as a kid and
Smiggle?
and the entire time it wasn't
Squiggle?
actually erasers?
Diggle? I don't know what it was called.
A diggle is that thing you fight in Dungeons and Dreadmore.
Mm-hmm.
There was a thing. There was a thing.
It's called a dick, bro.
Smiggle. Smiggle. That's what it was called.
I
Smiggle
swear,
is an
I feel like this is getting
Australian-based
slowly
retail
and
store
slowly more racist.
chain that no Smiggle. Smiggle is an Australian-based retail store chain that sells
like an
stationery
insult.
and related
like a-
accessories. It was
sounds like
founded
a
in
racial
Melbourne by
slang for
Stephen
someone in
Mers and
Singapore.
Peter Horswang.
Goddamn swiggle.
Did you say
over there
horsewang?
Horswang.
Yeah, that's number wang.
And yeah, they'd make like these like pens and stuff like ages ago, and apparently now they sell drinks. What? Food and drink.
Okay.
What?
What's this thing you just shared? Check with the restaurants.
Oh, they're like, okay. Food
Ah,
and
yes.
drinks. They
I
have,
saw
like,
this at another
lunch
server, and I
boxes and
felt
stuff.
like, ah, yes. How wrong
they've
is
changed.
this?
None of this seems as interesting as back then.
McDonald's needs to be taken down a lot.
No, McDonald's is fine at being
The
the
Five
best.
Guys needs to be pushed down to a C.
Stationary.
Denny's needs to be moved up to a B. Burger King
Fucking
needs to go to
Waffle
the
House needs to be
bottom.
pushed up to like a B.
Yeah, Waffle House does have a place at B.
Yeah, like now their stuff's pretty shit, but I wouldn't see anyone actually caring about this.
Moe's could go up
But,
some.
like-
Moe's is pretty good.
Yeah.
Cookout's really
maybe
good.
the-
Push
that
Cookout
can-
up.
that
Their
can- that
pulled
can's
pork
cool, I
sandwiches
guess.
is like
Right?
really fucking good.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Checkers could move up. Bojangles could move up. Fucking Little Caesars could move down a few pegs.
Okay, wait, another.
Well, it can move down one. It can go to C tier. It's good for C tier pizza.
It's good for
Ooh,
it's
pizza?
cheap.
Okay, wait. What's a if I could have any pizza right now.
Papa John's,
Domino's.
obviously.
What's my number
Papa's
one
in the house.
chain?
I get
Um,
Domino's.
I don't know why Domino's is on top, but I will say out of all-
Domino's isn't
Domino's deserves
bad.
it. It
It's-
deserves to be out there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
does,
Domino's.
it does.
Domino's isn't bad. I feel like that's
No,
a good.
wait.
good
Take it down.
choice.
Take it
Good
down. Take it down to
discounts
B.
if you use honey.
And only purely because they took away the Jamaican themed pizza tracker thing.
The Jamaican themed pizza tracker. What?
Yeah, when you order a pizza off of the Domino's website, it had this little tracker that would then show like a
Yeah.
little progress bar that told you your pizza's in the oven, hey, your pizza's out and being inspected, hey, your pizza's in the box, hey, your pizza's in the car, hey, your pizza's right at your front door
Your
or whatnot.
pizza's in your
Ye-
stomach.
Your pizza's in your
They
stomach.
just have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
guy standing above you watching, and
so
they're like,
it
is
literally
done.
gave you like a live update of what your pizza.
It's
what
like the
status
Santa
your
tracker,
pizza's in.
man.
pizza,
It literally
your
would tell
pizza
you
is making
your
its way
pizza
down
is
your
be-
bowels.
Your
and
pizza
is
is now
leaving
being
your body.
prepared by Tyrone. You're like, oh fuck yeah! You could literally type in a message, say, hey yo, what's up, Tyrone? And it would you hit enter, and it would send a message, and Tyrone would see that message as he's making your pizza.
Yo,
So, you know,
Tyrone, don't
you
do
wanted-
this wrong, bro.
If you wanted like very light toppings and some spit, you could just type in "fuck you, Tyrone," hit enter, and there you go. You're gonna have spit in your pizza, and you're gonna have as little toppings as possible.
That genuinely sounds like a fun idea. Although you're doing it through the internet, so people are going to be incredibly racist.
Yeah, well, see, I would generally be all like, "Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?" and whatnot. Because
Hey, what's up, guys?
My Domino's,
It's 9 days.
my Domino's knew me.
They sure
'Cause
did.
One, I tipped him really well, and two,
And-
I did some
And come
crazy.
back to me. Why are you over there? Please come back.
And then I did
Thank
some
you.
crazy stunts with them while they
Wait
were
a
delivering
second.
pizzas and whatnot. So I would order a pizza. We would play the
Again?
Jamaican like theme tracker thing and whatnot. What?
Why,
So
why do I see Godzilla outside again?
I don't know why. So I would order a
Okay,
pizza. I would put on the
I'm gonna be
Jamaican
honest,
thing,
I
and it would be like, "Yo,
think-
pizza's in the
think
oven,
you might
mom,"
be
and
in
whatnot.
Smash.
But they removed
Godzilla,
they
I
removed
think.
that because it was inappropriate, racial thing and whatnot for the
Yeah,
Jamaican
people started just spouting the N-word.
Yeah, I bet.
Just like
Reddit
every
was just-
AI.
I bet Reddit or
Yeah, like
you
you
Twitter
remember,
got all butthurt over the
I
Jamaican
think it still
pizza
exists in
tracker.
VR chat. The
But no,
AI
there's-
joking. The amount of people that tried to corrupt that AI. Because
I'm not gonna talk
funny.
about that individual because I'm not allowed to.
I mean,
I know things that you don't know that I can't talk about right now, and there is a reason why I avoid the
Yeah.
world with both AI and the one that's observing.
oh, that one. Yeah.
But like, you could have people like just yelling shit at it all the time.
Yeah. I can believe
Also,
it.
That's
let's
what
not
people
forget
do.
about,
That's how the internet works. Don't let people like decide the names of infrastructure.
Snowflowers.
Don't let
Or
people
snowflowers.
send
Remember the
messages
snowplow
to
thing?
Tyrone.
Bodie
While he makes pizza.
McBoatface!
Yeah, Bodie McBoatface.
Look,
and then like
If you
what was
give
the other one?
them, if you give them the ability to name something, it will either be Bodie McBoatface, like Trammy
McPizza face.
McTramface,
what,
or
what was the snowplow's name that someone
Bridgie
named?
McBridgeface.
Was it
Like-
like cocaine sniffer or something like that? It was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
the
You know what's interesting? You do know what's
What?
interesting.
What?
That movie called Cocaine Bear came out.
They've now got like cocaine
saw that.
alligator now coming out now.
Wait, what?
They got cocaine alligator now.
Did they make a sequel
Bear.
already?
I have no clue. That's all I know. There is another movie that's. Oh fuck! I just unplugged my headset.
Hey! Well,
Cocaine
Cocaine Alligator.
Cocaine
Moreover-
Alligator, a song by Ryan.
No, no, no. On
Yeah,
Yahoo.
on
On
Yahoo. There's now
Yahoo.
like advertisements everywhere for like cocaine alligator. I don't
No,
know if
no,
it's the
no,
same
no, no,
people
no,
for
no.
cocaine
Yahoo.
Meth-gator. Attack of the Meth Gator is coming for Cocaine Bear's racket.
Beware
Thank
Cocaine
you.
Bear. A new killer drugged out animal is coming out with Attack of the Meth Gator.
Cocaine Bear spin-off Attack of the Meth Gator.
Oh, it's made by the
Cocaine
Asylum
Bear.
too! Hell yeah!
Oh my... What
know who the
fuck
Asylum
a
is, right?
Meth Gator?
You
Okay,
know who
but
the
I can
Asylum people are, right?
No,
Because
but
these are
like-
the same people who made Sharknado.
Oh, fucking course
Yep.
they are.
Did you hear about the other movie that got released or is going to be released soon called The Machine?
No.
The Machine.
Oh, okay. So a long time ago, this comedian told his story about how he signed up for to learn Russian, but he thought he signed up for Spanish, and it took him 3 classes before he realized this isn't Spanish. This is Russian. So the teacher, he was gonna drop the class, but then the teacher's like, "Hold on, please don't go. I need 15 people so I can get my master's degree, so I can move on and do something better than being teaching classes and whatnot. I'll just give you a C at the end of the whole thing. You don't have to worry about anything. Just be there, okay?" So the guy's like, "All right, fine, cool. I'm gonna do German, or I'm gonna do Russian." So he goes through Russian 1, Russian 2, Russian 3. Where Russian 3, they literally teach Russian in Russian, and he knew nothing, right? So then comes this field trip class where they go to Russia, and this is like back in 1995. You had to make a deal with the Russian mafia to go into their country and to ride trains and shit like that. So he and the class goes over to Russia. They meet the guy that's supposed to escort the class through Russia and whatnot, and the teacher's like, this is such and such, and this is such and such. Don't talk to them. Don't bother them. Don't do nothing about them. Don't even look at them funny. They're gonna show us what life is like here in Russia. So what does this comedian guy do while he's in the class, not knowing
Make
any
fun of
language? He's like, oh, I'm gonna be best friends with these people. I'm gonna be best friends with these people. So he
What
literally
could
like
possibly
tries to
go
learn.
wrong?
So he literally like looks up how to say hi, I'm American. No, something like, "Hi, I'm American. I bring vodka. I fuck pussy." Or he tried to put in like, "I fuck pussy," but the word for pussy, which meant cat. So he was basically saying, "I fuck cat," but he didn't know. So he knocks on the door for the Russian dudes that are escorting them or whatnot, and the guys open up the door, and the big giant, like, Russian mafia member opens the door and like scares the shit out of the mafia dude, and the only thing he could manage to say in Russian was, "I'm the machine." And so
I
they
see.
bring him in, and he shows him to the other mafia members. He goes, let my friend tell you what he said. He said, "Go ahead, tell them what you told me." He says, "I'm the machine." And everyone's like, "Yeah!" So they all get all excited and everything. And so he starts drinking with the Russian mafia. He starts having parties with the Russian mafias and all this other stuff. And then they have to go to a train to go to this other part of the country. And different part of Russia, so that means a different mafia. So one mafia had to introduce the other mafia. This is the machine. You will have fun with the machine. So he meets the other mafia, and the other mafia is like, "Yeah, you with us now. You go and party with us." And the teacher's like, No, he can't party with you. He can't party with you. He's got to stay with the class. And the Russian's like, "Fuck you. He's with us. This is Russia. You're partying with us now." And after a while, in the end of it, he and the Russian mafia rob the entire train, including his class. He even robbed him himself. And they get off the train at the depot, and the police are there because the police got the report that the train got robbed. And the Russian mafia walks up to them and says, "Fuck you." And so the police are all like, "Oh shit, okay, so this is Russian mafia. Okay, we can't do nothing or whatnot." So they walk up to the guy and like, "Are you the machine?" "Yeah." you're partying with us tonight. So he had to party with the police officers too after the whole fucking thing. So this movie takes place 15 years later, where after that train robbery, he stole something from a family that wants an item back. And that's where this movie takes place. So this guy, the comedian, has to take his place as the Machine going back to Russia. And it's got Mark Hamill on cocaine.
What?
Yes,
I have
they actually have Mark Hamill as part of the crew.
Oh dear.
I have a movie that's very interesting.
Uh-oh.
It was released by Village Roadshow Studios. Wow.
Oh,
So
Bert?
the movie's called
God, how you say
Welcome
that?
to Whoop Whoop.
Welcome to
Whoop Whoop.
Yeah. Here's the basic plot. Teddy is a New York bird smuggler who goes to Australia to replace a flock of escaped birds after a
No,
deal
no,
goes
his name's
awry
not
while
Teddy.
there.
His name is Knight.
Okay, Night Ace is a New York bird smuggler who goes to Australia to replace a flock of escaped birds after
There
a
we
deal
go.
goes awry. While there, he has a wild
Very sad.
Ace-
Okay, cool.
liaison with a quirky, sexually ravenous girl. Oh my god.
Yep. Hi,
you could
hi,
literally-
Knight. They're telling your life story.
Who,
This is very
after a
familiar
brief
sounding.
courtship, knocks him unconscious and kidnaps him. When he awakes, he finds himself married to her, not legally, and stranded in Whoop Whoop, a desolate, dilapidated town hidden within a crater-like formation in Aboriginal territory. The residents are people who live there at an asbestos mining camp before the land was handed over to the Aboriginal people.
Sounds like me with Ichigo.
Yeah, it sounds exactly.
So
you.
basically, you just get abandoned. You get knocked out by Ichigo, taken to an asbestos mining town, and you have to escape. I guess they try and prevent you from escaping. It's a very interesting
like a really
movie.
weird story. I'm a bird burglar.
You're a bird
Burglar?
smuggler,
Yeah,
not
I'm
to
a
be
bird
confused with a
smuggler.
budgie smuggler.
but
They call
budgies
that.
are so nice and fluffy.
Okay, look.
So yeah, it was a
Look,
bird.
am I wrong?
Okay,
Very satire.
I've got something for you to do.
Oh no.
Look up the word budgie smuggler and go into images.
You're gonna make me literally like open up a browser.
I like how budgie smugglers are actually a thing. Wait,
Yeah.
no, why are they speedos?
I'm not gonna look now. Check done told me what it is. Now I know what it is. Now I know what you're talking about. I'm not looking.
Wait,
The
why are
reason we call them
geese?
budgie smugglers is, they're very tight, and
Yeah.
Just said it wrong.
the bump looks like you've stuffed the budgie down there, and in reality,
You stuff a budgie down there.
yeah, like
Very-
it's a good way of
very
smuggling
citrus.
budgies.
You know,
If wanna steal
I like
budgies,
this emote. I like this
Put a
emote.
budgie in your underwear. Don't put a budgie in your underwear.
I'm not
You will
looking.
lose things near and dear to you.
I will not look at this. I'm closing my.
Oh,
my freaking-
Don't worry, Knight. There's an image of every one of our prime ministers in budgie smugglers.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I scrolled down into Touhou and immediately regret it.
There's
Oh,
nothing
it's
to
still
regret, mate.
there. Somebody put pictures there and get rid of it. Oh.
What do I think?
Oh.
Why is there an emoji of a budgie?
You just noticed it. I found that in Google Images.
Not
Though,
looking.
you want something
Not
better to replace that with.
A song?
Well, I was gonna say, you know, technically, We did have a Zune sighting this week.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
Zune
playing one of those
sliding.
little rhythm games. Yeah, he's playing one of those
Yeah.
rhythm game things.
Like,
Also,
what I
love
find
how
funny,
the word create is just beside your head at all times.
yes, because I am creating.
What are you creating?
God.
Piss.
I'm just gonna repost
You're
this anyway.
creating
I can't
Because...
talk right now. I'm making piss.
Da, 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 da.
I can't talk right now.
Oh.
I'm creating shit. My
yeah.
body is digesting.
I
a
still
nice
laugh that
Domino's
Beat
pizza.
Mario.
He's creating hydrophobic sand.
I'm creating hydrophobic sand out of a Domino's pizza.
Yeah. Excuse me for a second. Let's see. One moment, please.
He's going one moment.
Creating.
We want to hit a song. What song do we want to hit next anyway? I hadn't even picked on that one yet. Shit. We did the happy song.
Congratulations, Squid. You're getting so many quotes now.
Oh no. What? I forgot that you
We
quote
could do
people.
Byakurin.
How do you forget? There's an entire channel dedicated to it.
My
You
stomach
should
is a
lo-
graveyard for chicken. People who lived in the 80s realized stepsisters were fair game. If I look up bears in Gensokyo, I will find bears. That is true, and I did. Don't put a budgie in your underwear. You'll lose precious things. Which isn't exactly what I said, but close enough. I'm creating hydrophobic sand out of a... It's okay, it's not as bad as the quote I made the other day when talking about a certain German movie about science and human food and the food being recycled. And that's where I end this. I'm not mentioning the name of the movie. I'll let you figure out what that's about. A very scientifically accurate movie.
Oh no.
There were 3 movies. Last one being a prison. And I refuse to watch them. Especially after seeing the trailers.
What, you're not going to prison now? Really?
Damn it. Tried so hard. Getting scot
Prison does that, then no. Also, I'm at the front.
What time is it? Okay.
It's almost
God.
time. So
Oh,
it's
the
time
image
for
is
a
stuck in
song.
my head again.
Of a bungee?
Budgie?
Pudge pudge? Pudge pudge?
Enjoy some emotional is it emotional skyscraper? I don't know, it's got Byakurin on the little thumbnail thingy. I think it's emotional skyscraper. Should be emotional skyscraper. Enjoy some emotional skyscraper.
Excuse me for one moment.
Just look up
please.
Kaken.
You look up Kaken.
I get
fun with that
stock
one.
market. Oh hell yeah! What? I wouldn't like to not invest in the stock market.
I would prefer not to invest in it a year.
Um.
Yep.
Thank
The
you.
Kaken cargo container, NASA. It was a what? It's a patent?
That's Keegan.
No, that's Kaken.
Yeah.
It's just bacon
No.
up a C.
So, as I said,
So,
we had a Zune
Mhm.
sighting.
Yep.
Did you notice?
yeah.
I still
you
have to
definitely
like
shared
the like three degrees of what's going on here because good old Beat Mario-san made the post, and it's Zune playing a rhythm game, which has Nenechi from Hololive, and then in response to the silliness that he does, which by the way, if you haven't seen the clip, it's just I think at the end of a rhythm game, and he does a little twirl at the end. It's like, whoops, and he completely whiffs the timing. Also, the song in question is a Touhou remix that he's playing, which
He
makes
would.
it even funnier to me. Yeah, and then he fucks up the spin at the end. It's like, oh no! And then in the replies, one of the ones that I've noticed immediately is another Hololive member who's just like, who posted in Japanese, which means I have to translate it. Maybe I'm hallucinating right now. It's like, Zune is doing stuff with Hololive members? Says another Hololive member in Kiara? It's like, I just
Can
like the
just start
whole.
calling people cargo containers.
I
Car don't go in
mean,
containers.
they are.
Cargo road.
Because apparently,
No, you're
according
right.
to
Well, no,
the
no.
free dictionary.
No. Cargo
Kaken is
container.
just an
They
acronym
need to be
for
shipped
cargo
overseas,
container
so
for
cargo
NASA.
container.
No, cargo road.
No, cargo container, then cargo ship, and then cargo
No.
road.
No,
So is
cargo
that like
road.
the levels
Cargo
of,
ship, cargo.
the levels of Kaken you can be? So
No.
someone who's a massive
So-
Kaken, like
wrap
an
your mind around
absolute
this.
Kaken, is like a
You put a-
cargo
you-
ship.
You put a crate on a truck, it's called a shipment. But if you put a crate on a ship, it's called cargo.
No,
Like
no.
your ship.
It's at this point. It's called cargo ship.
A ship that moves cargo, and then we got a car that moves shipment.
Who are you?
What are you? What?
Why do they call like baking cookies? But then you cook bacon.
Well, you fry bacon, but you know. Also, you know,
Unless you put it
oh,
in a
that's right.
microwave,
You know what I forgot to do today?
which you shouldn't put it in a
You
microwave.
forgot to go back to bed as soon as you woke up. I do that
wish.
every day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
that's what I did today. It's like,
Today
wow,
was,
I have an assignment due.
today was National Pancake Day.
Was it? What was yesterday? Yesterday was something. Hang on. there was something yesterday
Cat
that everyone
Day, I
was
think. Cat Day was recently. but I don't
Yesterday
remember when.
was the 28th of February.
You're right. It is still today, the 28th of February. So
No, it
27th
is the
of February.
1st of... I was going to say the 1st of February. That's not how time works. The
That's
1st
exactly
of
how
March.
time works. Are you ready for White Day?
We're stuck in February. Welcome to the end of February. Tomorrow will be the start of February. You're fucked. You're stuck in a time loop.
Kind of like when you're sitting there, waiting for the new year to end, and it goes from like 12:50,
Honestly.
11:59 to like
If I-
11:60, and you're like, wait, what?
Okay, I've got a question for you. So, if you could pick any like month to repeat over and over again throughout your entire life,
No.
what month would that be?
October.
October what? Which October? What year?
Oh shit. One from my
Yeah,
childhood,
'cause-
probably.
September 2001.
Oh my god, you're horrible. God.
I could be worse.
Wait,
It could be very worse.
February wasn't bad. This February wasn't bad. What happened in February?
Well, we shot down 2 UFOs.
Divorces. Many
Yeah,
divorces.
There were
A
the
lot of
balloons. There
divorces.
was
We blew up a balloon
earthquakes.
with a freaking $250,000
Okay, maybe it wasn't.
missile.
Maybe
We
it was a bad
sent
month.
a fucking train on fire that literally turned Ohio into a meme again.
Yep.
Have you not heard about the Ohio memes again?
No, I'm not. I'm not a
Have you
Yank.
not
I
heard
don't
about what
live in the
happened
US.
in Ohio? Imagine what happened to Chernobyl, but biologically in Ohio.
So, like, how we had a truck that lost a radioactive object, and they've been looking.
Yeah,
for
no,
that for ages.
we actually made
This is
mention of
worse.
that. This was
Oh, yeah,
like
we
10
did,
times
yeah.
worse.
Yeah, this is 10 times worse.
Because we
This
had
is-
literal
this is like-
trains.
This is
We had a
literal
train
birds
derailment.
dropping out
of-
of the sky.
Yeah. They literally poisoned all the fish. We have no pets in Ohio anymore. The
So, like,
sky
my
is full of
workplace.
radioactive. So
They
what?
didn't
The
poison
sky is
fish,
full of
they
chemicals.
poisoned-
No, I mean,
Please don't
no,
fire me.
Squid. Literally, the river that flows in the general area has got like that little weird shimmer to the top of it from the amount of chemicals that are in the water now.
No, would
know
you
when
like
you
to
look-
see a picture?
You know when you're
of
like
my
in the middle.
workplace?
You know when you're in the middle of like a parking lot and you see like a water puddle and it's got that shimmer from the oil on the surface of the water? That's almost all of Ohio now. That's a big
Ohio
chunk of
is
Ohio
a
now.
radioactive wasteland?
It's
Yes.
not a radioactive wasteland. It's not a
It's
radioactive
a chemical wasteland.
wasteland. It is a biological wasteland now.
Mhm.
That sounds fun. I like biological wastelands.
It's basically
It's a joke,
and,
I know.
and you know, and the United States government's like, what Ohio train wreck? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. They're basically being like China to Tiananmen Square, but it's like United States to
That is
Ohio.
like, we didn't crash a train. It's fine.
But it crashed a
Literally.
train,
They were
and then
literally
light the containers
arresting
on fire.
people getting close.
Yeah, they're arresting people trying to get like reports and stuff like that, and they decided to set the fucking thing on fire.
Their
chemical-
solution was
chemical
to light it
leak.
on fire.
Chemical leak. Horrible, horrific chemicals fucking going everywhere. What if we burn them?
Yeah, and send it into
I mean,
the
the
atmosphere so
stuff
we
was
can make
already-
cyanide.
I mean, the stuff boils at like 4 degrees Fahrenheit, which I don't know what it is in Celsius for that one, but it
Not
basically
much.
boils.
It's basically
being-
one.
Basically, just being in the atmosphere, it boils.
Just existing.
So it was already boiling, but then they decided to put a match to it.
So let me show you a picture of the water feature outside of my workplace.
Things to do in Ohio: 1, leave. Yeah, that pretty much sums
Things
it
to
up
do
right
in
there.
Ohio. Die. Here you go. Look at this totally natural water. With nothing
Where?
added to it at all.
Where?
Image is loading. I think it's the dumbest fucking thing you could possibly do. Like, oh, we need people to like our hotel. You know what we should do? We should make the water look like real water and make it disgustingly blue. Because, water's blue. Like,
is
if you
blue.
never looked at a tap, I mean, why else would they make that little
Still waiting on your-
fucking
still
thing blue?
waiting.
Why aren't you loading?
So there it is.
Nope, that's mine.
That's not it. That's a gift.
Wow!
My finger's
shit,
just
like,
something-
I'm sitting here like, what? That's
I mean-
that's weird. Look, that water kind of just looks like water in a jar.
Why is it not loading? Load, you bitch.
Welcome to Australia, where the
Welcome to
links do
Australia.
not load.
Waters doesn't load.
There we
There it
go.
is.
There we go.
This seems normal to me.
It looks normal to me.
That's not normal. That's fucking
Oh,
dye. They
wait.
put dye in
Wait,
the water.
Oh, wait. You mean that water that's up close with the stone path in it?
Both of them.
No, they're both normal to me. Haven't you ever
kinda-
been to Iceland?
The closer one, yeah, it's a little dark. But if that's like a man-made water, a body of water, it could easily be just like what's under the water that could be changing that color like that. Not in the water, but under
it's
it.
chemicals. They legitimately, and you could
That's just
see
pure
the
chemical.
chemicals spreading out. I didn't get a photo of that because I wasn't actually there that day. But one of my friends said
I'm just saying that's a real life
of
picture.
just them dumping the fucking like dye into the water, and you see it like spreading out throughout the thing. That water used to be normal water. Had a bit of algae growing.
This
in
water is
it.
normal
That's what
water.
That's not normal water.
This is
That
normal
is-
water.
That is the furthest thing from normal water you could possibly have. I'm gonna go get another beer. I'll be
Bullshit.
back.
It is a literal spring in Iceland called the Blue
Yeah, it is.
Silence,
Lagoon.
yank.
Yeah, it is. That is literally what it is. Yeah. That's ice.
Have you ever been to Iceland? No. Then you get to enjoy blue water. For those of you that cannot see on Discord, you should go to our Discord. and
there
see
is
our
no-
images.
There is no world except for maybe the US apparently where that is normal.
No, this is what Ohio looks like right now. You should go there.
Ugh.
Yeah. Only Ohio's got those rainbow colors on the surface.
Squid getting
Yeah.
shot up.
Like the water's done gone gay.
They turn like water gay.
They made the water gay, which is now gonna make the frogs gay.
Turn the freaking frogs gay.
Yoink.
But yeah, not,
you very
not,
much.
not much.
Always gay.
Not much of an update for Ohio, other than just everything's dead and no one's still allowed to have pets. Angry chemical
Ohio.
sounds.
Also known as Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Also known as
So
Chernobyl.
yeah, that
Like,
happened
Chernobyl
this
have another
past
name?
month.
I guess
We did the world's most
I
expensive
remember that
balloon
sounds.
popping this month. We
Yeah.
shot down 2 alien crafts this month.
Look at the bright side.
Um,
We didn't have another plague yet.
Yeah, not another plague
Oh,
yet.
don't worry. I've
Well,
got that one
technically,
in
we
the
had
works.
Ohio blow up, so Ohio took the L for this one.
Hey, let's see what happened in Australia.
I mean, did anything happen in Australia? Does anything
Yeah.
happen in Australia?
Big news in Australia. Man snorts cocaine, finds bigger spider.
He mates with new spider.
Let's go news. Australian news. India versus Australia third day test. Okay, that's sports. No one gives a shit about sports. Someone lived in Australia for 11 years and is set to be deported next week. Okay.
Wow, that
Uh,
sucks.
I call
Everyone's
that an
burning
aborigine,
alive
right?
because of the endless extreme heat. I wish I had an air conditioning.
Come over here to
Is there
America. We got air
anything
conditioning.
interesting? The Scottish are allowed to stay in Australia.
Glad you're not
Yes, there's
racist
a win
against
for
Scottish.
Scotland. Look, if you're Scottish, you're allowed to stay. I support
Everybody
this.
else, get the fuck out!
Everyone else, fuck off. Scottish people only. No Irish.
I honestly don't think there's anything
Um,
else. This has been a very, very, very quiet week.
It has.
Not really. It's like the end of the month, so.
Yeah, next month we get our next chapter of society.
What about
and-
Tasmania? Actually, no, we'll
What
go
about-
Sydney.
What about Tasmania?
Sydney.
What about Sydney?
Let's have a look. What happened in Sydney?
Goes a look.
Sydney
Lost
news.
puppy found in drain. New home. He's like, wow.
Knife wielding man fatally shot in Sydney police station.
Good, he deserved it.
He brought a knife to a gunfight, or a gun to a knife fight.
House
That's what he
price
gets.
falls in February, with Sydney posting a rise as real estate listings dry up. Okay, housing crisis, man getting shot. Near collapse of tower at chemical plant triggers evacuation in Sydney's east.
That seems normal.
Fears tower collapse could cause significant fire and explosion at Sydney chemical plant. Averted.
Oh boy, let's go look at the Huffington Post and see what it says on news.
Okay, well, nothing particularly interesting in Sydney. What about Darwin? No one ever talks about Darwin. Let's give Darwin. Let's read the top
Mexican
news from Darwin.
president posts photos of what he claims is an elf.
On a shelf?
Oh yeah, I heard that. It looks more like my paralysis demon, but I guess it's an elf.
What?
TikTok
Want to show the
parents
image?
TikTok parents apologize for video showing how to sneak
I'll
toddler
get
on
the- I'll
Disney
get the image.
rides.
Mexican elf.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
It
Let's see what we
doesn't
got
look
here.
like an elf. It looks like a night, paralysis demon. It looks like a knight.
I'm about to see the actual picture. Apparently, it's like a Mayan elf, so to speak.
God! I clicked on iiNet. Oh,
It's loading. It took me to Twitter. Oh fuck! It took me to Twitter.
Hell yeah, you're
God, not Twitter.
saved.
Really?
What?
I've seen that photo floating around now.
Which one?
The picture of the elf.
the
I see no
apparent elf. Yeah.
on the shelf.
I'll share
What the
it
fuck
in-
is that? Oh god!
Tuesday,
just a
Tuesday,
group of people.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah, this
Oh
is what he
my
says is the
God.
elf.
Yeah, that's normal.
that's a lot of people. That's like at least 3 people in that image.
It's funny because something cool about that image about an elf. My thought here is of someone decided for a D&D campaign that they saw something scamper off into the woods, and only one person made the check normally. So they all are like, "Oh, you saw an elf go into the woods," and then they also. The guy who passed the check of seeing what actually saw got that image. It's like, we want to go after the elf.
German
Oh,
ballet
actually,
director formally apologizes
have-
for smearing feces in critic's face.
I have a news report from my city, which I can bring up because reading it was genuinely terrifying.
Cool.
Well,
Let me see if I can-
Are you on fire?
It's because you live there.
No,
You just
no, no.
think that's the
It was
terrifying
like
thing that happened in your city. Imagine what's happening in all the other cities that are terrifying. What happened?
it was a guy.
No way.
Okay, so there was a guy on the Gold Coast, right?
That is
He
unreal.
was at like a restaurant and he ran in screaming, saying that they were coming for him, right? And he was frantically freaking out, yelling at like the employees, saying that they're coming for him, they're coming for him. And then he
Are they-
fucking died.
Was he streaming? Was he streaming on fucking Pornhub? Oh.
No, he just died.
So some guy just died in their town? Cool.
He
Imagine
was
having a
screaming that something was
Imagine
coming
having
for
a
him,
stroke.
and they're coming to
Imagine
get
having a
him, and
stroke
then
at
he
that
just
moment. Ooh.
died in the room, which is some fucking like. I feel like the foundation should be involved in this one.
Got an SCP,
You'd
guys.
think- You'd think it would be like a, oh, okay, the guy's on like drugs, but he fucking died right
Alright,
after
so-
like
so-
screaming that. That's terrifying.
So I'm gonna put this in there, right? I bet you whatever came for him is the same people that stole the catalytic converter from the Wienermobile.
Why?
Somebody literally went up to the engine of the 27-foot long hot dog shaped vehicle and literally stole the catalytic converter from the Wienermobile.
But why?
Truly
Oh,
a
also
tragedy.
other news. This is a big one. This is a big one. You know those Moe heads on Easter Island?
Moa, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard Moe,
some-
and I'm like, oh no.
Someone accidentally drove their truck into one of them and like absolutely shattered it.
Where did I post
Yo.
this?
So we
I
lost
don't
the head.
see that too.
No.
I don't have the article to read exactly like who he was or what, if he was drunk or whatnot. All I know is that I saw pictures and people were talking about it of like, wow, that's not gonna be replaceable or anything like that. And the picture, that head was just utterly destroyed, and the front end of that truck was just trashed.
So
It wasn't
all
no
they
like,
have,
oops, I
no, what
bumped
they have to
into it.
do to
This wasn't no,
replace
like,
it
oops,
is
I
to
bumped into
reconstruct
it.
it with the truck. Just fuse it with the truck.
just stand the truck up and then just say, okay, there we go.
No.
Well, no, but
You
the
take
truck
the
up.
grill and then you literally weld it into the stone. You fill in the cracks with the molten steel.
Why am I incapable of finding this? Where is this? I put it in this.
It's over
channel.
there.
Indian government
here?
asks citizens to hug cows on Valentine's Day.
I'd hug a cow. Cows are cute.
Tiny mouse named Patrick Stewart scurries into Guinness World Records books for the smallest
Good.
mouse species
Patrick
in
Stewart
North
should be in the
America.
Guinness Book of World Records.
Another funeral home discovers woman presumed dead is in fact still alive. Michigan man says 6-year-old son orders $1,000 in food from Grubhub. That's not that hard. Let's be real here. It's not that hard. You spend like $50 getting like a fucking Burger King combo
Spending
number one meal.
$1,000 isn't hard on food. Something that is hard to spend, like spending $1 million. If you were given 24 hours to spend $1 million.
Canadian groundhog Fred La Maramonte dies before making winter prediction. Damn.
What channel did I send this on? Was it on this one?
Meanwhile,
I'm still looking for this.
Meanwhile, another groundhog named Punnexwitiwini Phil predicts 6 more weeks of winter. Researcher thinks he solved Bigfoot mystery, and you can do the math too.
Doing math with Bigfoot? How many toes does he have?
Apparently.
How many toes does Bigfoot have? We need this. We need this knowledge.
A&W announces polarizing bear mascot will wear pants in hilarious troll.
You mean, what's his name? Coca-Cola Bear?
Girl asks Rhode Island police to analyze Christmas cookie for Santa's DNA. Rhode Island officials
Okay,
release results of Santa cookie DNA test.
Please tell me it was worth it, though.
Oh, I'm clicking
Did they
that
find who Santa was?
the Rhode Island
Have
Department
we-
of
Have we discovered Santa?
The Rhode Island Department of Health says it was not able to definitively confirm or refute the presence of Santa in
That's
a young
not the
girl's
fucking
home
thing I wanted to post.
after she requested to have a partially eaten cookie and a
God
couple
damn it.
of not-on carrot sticks tested for DNA
Why,
to
why
see
am I
if Santa Claus
incapable
was
of
real.
actually doing anything? Control C.
The department says that we all agree that
Control
something magical
B.
may be at play.
There we go.
So they're
There's-
basically playing
there's the
innocence.
There's the thing I was talking about. That, like, tell me that isn't terrifying.
Gotta click it. Oh god, you did the screenshot it on your tiny little fucking phone? Really?
Yes, I
Man
did.
dies
It
at
was a while ago.
restaurant after being aggressive in Sanctuary Grove location and blah blah blah. He just kept screaming like, "Help me! Please help me! They're
me."
coming after me!" and stuff. One waitress said at the restaurant said. She said the man was still screaming for help after he had been restrained. The matter is being investigated by redacted location. Overview about
Wow,
the crime
we're going to
and corruption commission.
side
The police said in a
Wow.
statement. Police are urging witnesses at the restaurant to come forward with information.
Like, the dude just died. Like, did he die from the police? Or did whatever was coming for him get him? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's some child kicking right there. Jesus Christ.
So anyway, don't do anything occult. I don't know. And don't do drugs. Don't do drugs and don't do the occult. Or drugs. Or both at the same time.
Or all of them.
Just don't do them. Just
Wow,
don't do
that's
anything. Just stay at your computer.
At 23 years and counting, this Ohio Chihuahua is world's oldest living dog. Not for long.
Not anymore.
I mean,
Not
I had the
anymore.
world's oldest chicken according to the Guinness Book of World Records.
It's called Nemu. You lost the war to them.
Coveted hot
Chicken.
dog statue stolen from West Virginia restaurant finally returns home.
What if we go to like my city's like news website?
Dog
Let's
stuck
go
in tree,
news.
rescued by firefighters after squirrel chasing mishap. How the fuck do you oops,
Anything
I'm in a
interesting?
tree.
Harry Styles, right? I forgot this is something that happened. You know Harry Styles, that music guy.
I feel like I've
He's
heard that
staying
name.
at the Gold Coast. And honestly, can I say, some real big dick energy on that man.
How dick?
Someone threw a Bunnings hat up onto stage, and he put the hat on, and then just continued doing like his show with the hat on. That was
wrong
in
with that?
Melbourne.
Bro,
No, I just think it's
South
fucking great.
Korea citizens can now
He
import
also did a shoe.
life-size sex dolls.
Oh, but was it with a real shoe?
Yes, he done a real shoey in Melbourne. And like, yeah, because he wanted to like show that he could be Australian. What a legend! Also, the doctor that was like, oh, well, doing shoey is actually very unhealthy. Fuck off! Fuck off, random doctor. We don't need your medical input. Let Harry Styles become Australian. Let him do a shoey. Knight, would you do a shoey?
Maybe. How much am I getting paid?
I mean,
You don't get paid anything. You just become an honorary Australian.
exactly.
Wait, I'm already an honorary Australian.
No, you're not, because you didn't eat the.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am.
You didn't eat the Vegemite.
I am. No. One, I have tried Vegemite, but also two, no, Yaz made me an honorary Australian.
I don't think that counts.
You're gonna have to do a
Yes, it
shoey.
does.
I don't
it
think it
does.
does.
It does. Yeah, Yaz is Australian.
Okay,
So,
well, I'm gonna have to speak to
I'm now
Yaz and
part of-
make
I'm
sure
part
that
of
their
Bundy's-
honorary
part of Bundy's
Australian
Bogans.
passes hasn't expired.
Part
Sorry,
of
someone's
Bundy's
dying
Bogans.
outside.
Part of Bundy's Bogans. Part of Bundy's Bogans. I don't care what you
Bundy's-
say.
Bundy's Bogans.
Yep.
Bundy is in like Bundaberg.
Where's the fucking album cover? Hang on, here it is.
Bundy's
Here's their most
but
recent
Bundy
music
is
album
like-
cover.
like Bundaberg, the
yeah,
town?
that Bundy's Bogans. I remember now. That's Doc Holliday.
Yep, it's got Doc Holliday and it's got Jonathan Hunter helped out with everything. Yeah.
Because
there you go.
it's legit. It's a legit Bundy.
Do you know what Bundy is?
Yes,
What is Bundy?
his dick.
What?
Sure
His
did.
Bundy is his dick.
No, Bundy's a fucking either a city or like short for Bundy, like Bundy rum. You know, it's a drink.
Bundy rum.
Or Bundaberg, Bundaberg also makes other stuff besides rum. They also make pretty good soft drink. By pretty good soft drink, I mean the best soft drink.
I don't know.
But Bundy, yeah, Bundy would just be like, you know, Bundy rum. You know,
Lol.
rum from Bundaberg.
But does it taste good?
It's fucking rum. Rum is awful. I hate rum.
Then you're doing it wrong.
No, they're doing it wrong by letting it exist.
No, you're
Whiskey,
drinking
I
it
can get
wrong.
behind.
Yeah, rum is
Rum
just
is
whiskey.
No, no, it's fucking not.
Absolutely is, and you know
Far
it.
from whiskey. It is
Okay,
far from
everyone, can we
whiskey.
please cancel them? I would like them to be cancelled
I've been trying to
effective
get
immediately.
canceled for years. It's not
And
gonna
yet
happen
you're
just 'cause
doing
you asked for
nothing
it.
on Twitter. Remember,
Yeah,
folks,
Knight,
we have a
Look,
Touhou Tuesday
look,
Twitter.
I told a bad joke on
Knight,
Twitter the other
No,
day.
no,
Okay.
okay. Look. I know how to get yourself cancelled. Okay. What you need to do?
It can't be.
Does
The,
he
it
just
just
need to
can't be.
put-
It just can't be the N word. It's gotta have
No.
something
You're
on
gonna,
there.
you're
that's
gonna go.
classy.
You're gonna go on Twitter.
No, you're gonna go to
right
Twitter,
now,
and you're
and you're
gonna
gonna
sing that
tweet
one
out,
song called
Rum is
CPR.
basically whiskey. And then just go for hashtag Australia or something. There you
Australia
go.
will
Just
cancel
do
me.
that.
But nobody
Just- just a
cares
bunch of
about Australia's
hashtags. Anyone-
opinion. Nobody cares about Australia's opinion. So what's the point of getting canceled by Australia? No one cares.
Excuse me
kill
for
you.
1 second
See,
here.
Kill you,
see,
Mike.
Australia's being taken over by feminists, so you know everyone's ignoring Australia now.
Have we?
Yeah. That's what I
mean-
heard. I heard that like.
I mean,
government's
I got the
being,
right
like,
answer
hijacked.
here, so thanks.
I
Like,
don't
I
think
heard-
we've been
I heard-
taken over by feminists.
Yeah, you got a lot of feminist like political figures up in there, all getting butthurt about everything now. That's what I've heard.
I don't think that's very accurate. That sounds like Pauline Hanson's view on the government, but then Pauline Hanson arrested a bunch of children because they were Aboriginal. So I don't know if I'd listen to her particularly. She's probably not the best person to be allowed to
I don't know.
speak.
All I know is if Australia got all butthurt about something, my life wouldn't change.
No,
You
it would,
have an
because they'd
angry mob
they'd send
of
the emus our
Australians.
way. They would send the emus overseas. They lost to him, so everyone else
Florida
will lose
man,
to him too.
we're gonna kill Florida man. We're gonna fucking
Good
murder
luck.
Florida
We've been
man.
trying to do that. We've been
Good
trying to do
luck.
that.
Well,
Florida's
sending
trying
the
to kill
fucking
Florida
emus.
man.
In case you don't know, Florida
Up
man
until the
fucking
point
like
that Florida
wrestles
man
like
allies
full,
with the
like a
emus
full
and then the
police
Wildlands.
force while jerking off for fun.
God, I love Florida. I hate
I'm
Florida.
kid-
I love
I
Florida.
kid you
I
not.
have mixed feelings about Florida.
We've had
Have you
Florida
been to
man
Florida?
literally fight the police while jerking off naked.
Okay, wait, what if I type in... I'm gonna look up the Australian version of Florida, which is Logan. Yep.
Why would you
Just
care
a
about
small
Logan
town of
Paul?
Logan. What if I type in Logan Man? Okay, looking up Logan Man. We'll go into news. It's a lot of stabbings. Okay, that's
Not enough.
man
Well,
crushed
Florida-
to death by swimming pool. Man crushed to death by swimming pool?
Yeah, makes sense. You know, a kiddie
What
pool.
the fuck?
Well, do you know how heavy a swimming pool gets?
How do you
Yeah.
get crushed by a swimming pool?
Well, the swimming pool
Easily,
doesn't
you
break.
get dropped on you.
Yeah.
But the swimming pool. But how do you?
No. No. How do you do it?
do you
Okay, so
Look,
there-
if
there's
you
a
put
thing called a swimming
swimming
pool.
on
Yeah,
a dock,
I have to pay
and then
$1 to
and the
read this
swimming pool
article. No, fuck
falls
you.
down on through the dock, you're dead. Okay.
Fuck you, Rupert Murdoch. I'm not paying $1 for shit.
You could always, you know, do this
You know,
thing
there's a
called...
website. There is a website
Yeah.
called 12-Foot Ladder.
There's that too.
that what it's really? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 12-foot ladder, right?
Logan man charged over hooning
Oh,
and wild
close my
police
browser.
chase.
Actually, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Also, we should start wrapping it up because we've been recording.
It's only
for 3 hours
11:30.
now. We've been recording
Man
for 3
charged
hours.
with hooning and wild police chase through Logan. A 23-year-old man has been charged following an alleged dangerous driving offenses through Logan. It is alleged that Yara Bilba man.
Sounds like
Bilbar
you
man?
pulled him right
Yara
out of the fucking,
Bilba man
like,
was caught hooning in an
Lord of the
unregistered
Rings,
Ford
that
Falcon
name.
close to bystanders at around 10 p.m. last night. He's then been accused of fleeing from police and continuing to drive dangerously through Logan Reserve, Crestmed, and Beanley. Officers were forced to deploy tire spikes to stop the vehicle, with the man eventually being taken into custody. The vehicle has now since been impounded. The man is charged with 2 counts of dangerous driving, driving an unregistered vehicle, driving an uninsured vehicle, and evading police. He is due to appear in Beanley Magistrates Court on the 3rd of March. So basically just your average bogan. See, that's what makes bogans. Like, bogans are great for the sole purpose that they're extremely predictable. It's just like, oh, he was hooning. Oh, really? Was it in a Ford Falcon or a Holden Commodore? Oh, it was a Ford Falcon. Ah, okay, cool. Was
No,
he
it's
from
not. It's got to be
Logan
the
or,
Ford
like, Ipswich?
finger her.
Oh, he was from Logan. Oh, okay, yep. There's only 2. Look, in Australia, bogans only drive 2 cars. It's either the Ford Falcon or the Holden Commodore. No bogan would be caught dead in a Toyota Avalon or a fucking Prius. It has to be a Falcon or a Commodore. Which is still, honestly, probably the 2 best cars there are. Mainly because of their meme potential. That's terrifying. Don't do that again.
What do you mean? Just going.
Night making those noises while like
Chumbawamba?
ascending from the floor. You were like a demon crawling out of the floor.
It's fine, probably.
What you selling? What you eating?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
No. You completely missed it. I was doing
What
the
are you
merchant
selling?
for
I'm
Resident-
looking to buy myself a Ford Falcon.
That was the freaking.
What are you
merchant from
buying?
Resident-
What are
That's
you
the-
selling in my swamp?
What the fuck? That's not even near
Clara,
what I
what
was
are you
going
selling
with.
in my swamp, Clara?
That is nowhere near what I was sounding like. Jesus Christ.
Who says I'm trying to sound like you? I just trying to drum like a drunk skeleton.
Doing a shitty
I'm
Scottish
a one-eyed
accent, so am I.
cyclops.
I'm just here to offend the entirety of Scotland. So that the entirety of Scotland, when I inevitably go to Scotland, just fucking kills me.
You
It's
you
okay.
fly in all of a
I'm
sudden,
like,
and they go,
My
"Sir, we
family's from
hear
Scotland."
you. We hear you've mocked Scotland. Sir, we're gonna have to kick you out of this country before you can even step in it."
no, it's. Oi, sir, I've noticed you've been insulting Scotland on the twitch.tv/nightace. And may I say, we're bloody pissed off at you.
Can't do it.
How about you get your wingly dingly fucking ass out the bloody door before I punt you?
God, the
Very-
speed.
Very brutal right there, aren't we?
I'll show you a Scottish tradition. First, we're gonna fucking rip out your fucking lungs and make a bagpipe. I don't fucking know.
That's not how you make a
You're going for the
bagpipe, that's how you make haggis.
Wow, the low-hanging fruit of the bagpipe. Come on.
Who says
You
it's
want
a
to talk about
bagpipe?
low-hanging fruit? How about we look at your bloody nuts? I've
They're
never
so
seen
delicious.
fruit laying up. I don't. I'm gonna shut
You
the
need to
fuck up.
bite into it with your front teeth, and then you
You
rip
got
and
to use
tear.
all two of your teeth to bite down. I apologize to the entirety of Scotland.
No, you
No, you
don't.
don't.
You don't.
I don't apologize to the entirety of Scotland.
That's right.
I do
You take it.
apologize to my family in Scotland, but none of you know me, so it's fine.
It's okay. The Scots know ya. It's all that matters.
Look, if I don't if I don't offend one country a day, then I will be shot, probably. Staring into your eyes, staring at me is like the truly terrifying. Now, what you can't see behind the camera is Nye crouched over,
He's showing his panties to
looking at
everyone.
his gun. He's just admiring that weapon,
I'm back.
just staring at it, thinking about all the carnage he can do at your local
What?
pug.
What? What I miss?
What? Look, he already killed someone. He just killed. Oh no, they're back. They're no longer creating things though. They're back, but they're not creating. And they're dead again.
He's shooting me.
Down. Knight, put down the weapon. Knight, we could talk about this. Knight, Knight, what?
I think you're melting.
Huh. Knight's weapon doesn't appear to have any effect on me. That's very
Are
elegant.
you sure? Are you sure? There you go. Dies of cancer.
Damn it, stupid cancer.
Well, damn it. Well, you know, at least it wasn't Ohio.
Fish is cancer. I mean,
Or
Ohio
spiders.
is cancer.
Now that I have cancer, I have a
No, you now have
just a
Ohio.
sudden urge to
Congratulations,
just
you've got
cook
Ohio.
meth. Knight, would you like to cook meth with me?
No, I'd rather do.
Knight, we need to cook. We need to break bad.
Cook.
And that's
You know what we do
basically
need to
the
do?
entire plot of Breaking Bad. You see, Walter White gets blasted by a radiation cannon and decides to cook meth.
Becomes super
So-
meth man.
All of a sudden, would you look at the time? There is no
Alright.
time.
The time is 2:35 p.m.
Really?
The time is 4:35 a.m. on March 17th, 2045.
Current
Welcome
topside
to-
temperature is 29 degrees.
You realize what you've done now? Now I actually have to wait that long before I can upload this episode.
Don't worry, guys. We'll see you in
That way, what you
29
said-
years.
That way, what you just said is then like true, and then that would be the joke on you. That would be the
I
longest
mean,
joke.
the
I
good
could ever
thing
pull.
about that is you can just edit the video together and then just have its release date be that time.
Or you edit it out. Not that you'll remember to edit it out because you're in bird brain.
Yeah.
Just a night edit. Suddenly, a box of tissues appears.
Here, I'll make a note of it real quick. We'll go to host hub real fast. All right. Episode 3.
What are we putting?
So, Knight, when are you joining the Pickaxe Network?
Fuck if I know. I don't even know what
We
check's
should-
right.
There we go. I put this message
Like
for Knight to know.
I don't think the Pickaxe
Thanks.
Network would take us on, honestly. Don't know why. It could be that we're not British.
Thanks. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that,
You will remember for sure.
Jack. Why is it episode 328?
What do you mean?
You do realize how much that's gonna fuck with me on actually getting this actual episode uploaded, which is 229.
You're right. Today's episode has been 246. Good
Today's
job,
episode
everybody.
has been sponsored by NordVPN. It hasn't.
It hasn't because we don't
It
VPN
hasn't.
shit.
It's actually been sponsored by BirdVPN.
Yes, because we steal all the birds and
Keep
put it into
yourself
that thing.
safe while browsing. You should install BirdVPN, the only
Remember-
VPN powered by and brought to you by and basically ran by a bird in a cage.
No,
Every
it's
time that
brought to
bird
you by
moves-
a Bundy burglar.
Nope, it's just a bird in a cage. They use,
Nope, a bird
like-
and a Bundy.
you know the little thing with like the fucking lava lamps that like they use to calculate internet security. It's like that, but in reality, it's just a bird in a cage, and whatever that bird does is what your internet's secured by. Can't predict a bird.
Nah.
Thank you for joining us for Touhou Tuesday episode
294.
This has been a weird one. Not much has
Yeah.
happened.
It hasn't been a weird one. It's been a very regular episode.
For you. It's only been weird because we haven't done this in...
A week.
How long has it
You
been since you've
haven't
been on an
had
episode?
me in a while, yes.
Remember, Touhou Tuesday is a non-profit project for fans by fans. Any money we get, we buy official Touhou games.
Give us
on Steam
money!
and
We
raffle
need
back
it!
to the community.
Give us money and we'll give it back
Don't give
in the
us
form
money.
of Touhou games for the community.
Yeah, you give me money, I give you Touhou games. There you go.
Yeah.
I guess
This
that
is
sums
how
it
we
up.
buy Touhou
And
games.
if
He'll
you
never play them
donate-
again, but...
If you donate $1,000 or more, we'll give you Sons of the Forest. There we go. Boom. We'll send someone Sons of the Forest.
It's funny because he doesn't play Sons of the Forest or the Forest.
I haven't played either. Well, actually, I played the Forest.
I played the Forest as well.
I watched Hat Films play The Forest. I never played it myself.
Don't
That
worry, you
film's
did.
more like chat films, am I right, boys?
Anyway, you guys take it
fills
easy,
them up.
take care, be safe, don't die, love yourselves, and praise the sun.
Indeed, praise the sun. Actually, don't praise the sun. The sun's got enough praising. It's too fucking hot. Praise the moon.
Yeah, fuck you. Praise Junks. Junks has to destroy the moon.